everyone, and thank you for clicking in and watching this video. This is a very special video for me as I just hit 50 subscribers. So, to commemorate, I'll be talking about my top 50 favorite anime currently. But I am not alone today. Instead, I am joined by 3 people who will be reacting to my list along the way. Joining me today is Koda.
Hello.
Starfighter.
What's poppin', guys?
And Poison, who will be joining us later on. And I'll include a link to their socials that they want me to put in the video in the description. Also, before beginning, I have not seen every anime. I've seen a lot, but I'm only going to be doing my top 50, obviously. So there may be some anime that maybe I haven't seen, or there might be in my honorable mentions. So these are just my personal top 50. It's not personal favorite ones. Well, guys, we have a lot to cover in this video, so I think we should just get started. All right. So number 50 is Terror in Resonance. Have you guys seen it?
I have not seen that before.
No, neither have I. Never even heard of the name. Is that like another place?
Have you guys at least heard of it?
No.
Oh my gosh. Oh, this is a great start.
I live near a rock.
So Terror in Resonance is kind of odd. So it follows like 2 terrorists, but they don't kill anyone. They're sort of like Light from Death Note. Their actions are justifying their ideals.
Okay.
Since they're doing what they think is right, but doing in unconventional means, like bombing a building. But it's a building that they believe is sort of like corrupt in a way. And the people they're trying to stop them, they view them as terrorists and not like these people that are trying to bring good to this world. But the terrorists believe that, basically.
Oh.
It's a really underrated anime, and I think it came out in the mid-2010s. I don't remember the exact day. Yeah. But it's very underrated. I think it's 11 episodes. And let's move on since no one has seen it. Alright, so number 49 is Black Clover.
Black Clover, oh yeah. Yeah, that's the stuff. That's the stuff. I
like where it is in 49.
Oh, and also, this is a pure anime list. There won't be any manga. Manga won't be contributing to my ranking of any of the anime that's on here. It's really anime. So, being that said, yes, this is the Black Clover anime.
Okay.
Wow. Honestly, I think it's really good anime. It's just that I like the idea of like, magic powers in there. That's my most favorite part about the anime.
Fillers go crazy.
And also, this is going to be a hot take. So My Hero Academia is actually not. And also a few other shonen that you'll see later on, also not included on this list. And I like Black Clover more than them. I think the characters and sort of the idealism in the anime is actually really cool because the different like societies have different takes on the and their viewpoint of how their magic, like how powerful their magic is. And then Yuno and Asta, who come from this very poor background, are 2 of the top magic knights right now. And it's just destroying the whole society that the Clover Kingdom is basically built on. I think that's really cool. And I also really like the fights and the animation.
I agree with you on that. Like, same thing with other anime. Like, for example, Naruto is a good example, I think, because, people think him as, like, he's not very educated or anything. Like, he's, like, very different from other people. And yet he worked his way all the way through until, like, the very end and showed others that, he's not just a, he's not the kind of person that people thought he was. He was actually a really great person.
Went from a commenter to a goat.
Very true.
Exactly. Maturing.
There'll be very few long-running shonen. I'll say that also. I prefer usually shorter anime, since long-running shonen or long-running anime in general, they just have a lot to cover, and there's some arcs that just feel pointless to me. I like a simplified story arc that I think doesn't have a lot of skippable like filler kind of stuff. So I really do like Black Clover, even though there is some of that, but I think it's a great shonen. So moving on, number 48, Darker Than Black.
Yay! Yes, my favorite.
Koda, have you seen Darker Than Black?
It was alright.
What do you mean? Come here. Come here. I'm gonna go. What's your address? I'm gonna come to your house right now and just tell you that stuff's been sent to you.
It was alright.
Wait, it's alright. buddy? Do you have a problem with
Oh no, he brought out the voice changer.
that?
So also, this is just season 1. I have not seen season 2 yet.
You have not season 2. Oh my god. It's
Yeah, I heard season 2 wasn't good.
it was it had its ups and down, you know.
I also haven't seen season 2, so
But season 1, you thought was all right?
yeah.
No, season 1 was good actually. Okay, but
Yeah.
season 3 like it just changed like pretty fast. Like no, the purpose of season 2 was to like explain season 3 basically.
There's a
Pretty much.
season 3?
Yeah, season 3. It's like we're like, hey, he meets this Russian girl, and you know, they have to like fight Yin. Okay, so Yin is like kind of like a yeah. Like, okay, but like it's like she's like a different person than she was before from season 1. So apparently like he stops her or something.
Okay.
If I mean, it's been a while since I saw season 3. It was like a few months ago, so it's kind of like I kind of forgot a little bit about it. But it's season 3 is kind of pretty good. Like big, huge turning point.
Well, I like Darker Than Black also. I think Hay is also an
Yeah.
amazing protagonist. I think it sort of has like an X-Men feel, but I love like how the contractors,
Yeah, like exactly.
the power systems with them is
Dude,
just
that's
so.
what I thought too. It's like similar to X-Men. That's what I thought.
Yeah, it's
Like
like
the same exact thing.
I also, but with the contractors in their power system, it's something I haven't seen like in any like medium, not just anime. Where I forgot, I think it's November 11 is the character name, where
November 11,
he hates smoking.
Yeah.
But every time he uses his power, he has to smoke.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it doesn't work. And it's just that's just crazy. I love those like little like deals
Yeah.
that were made with the anime with the power system.
Yeah, and that's what the anime teaches you about. Price comes out of like, you know, power comes out of price.
Yes,
So
very
that's
true.
Yeah.
Well, next, let's move on. So next to 47, I think it's going to be an anime that I'll be surprised if you guys have seen. It's called Rainbow.
Rainbow. Okay, that one I never heard of.
Never heard of it in my life.
All right, I figured. I don't know anyone that has seen it. So it was made by Madhouse Animation Studio,
Okay.
and it follows juvenile delinquents in their time at this reformatory, and also the time after they get out. It was really interesting. The main character, I can't believe I'm blanking on his name. Sakuragi, I believe. He was really cool, but all the other ones don't get too much development, which is a little unfortunate because I'm a big character-driven anime, I'd say. Like, I'm like more so interested in the characters, but still really good. It's a bit more mature, I would say, than most anime due to some of the scenes that take place in this reformatory with a bunch of the juvenile people and what goes on with them. Oh, have you guys seen Shawshank Redemption?
Shawshank
No.
Redemption. No.
It's a movie.
Is it
Okay.
a movie?
Yeah, it's a movie. It's not an anime.
Oh, okay. No, I haven't seen
Okay.
it.
All right. Well, I was about to make a comparison there. Okay. Well, you guys haven't seen it. It's a good anime. Just, sure. If you want to check it out, you can. I really like it though.
Okay, I'll check it.
All right. So next at number 46 is Run with the Wind.
Run with the Wind. Okay, isn't it like where like the like track runners or something like that?
Yes, that one.
Okay, that one. Okay, I haven't seen that one, but like I was kind of
Oh.
tempted to look at it, but then I heard like from my friends, oh man, don't watch that, man. It's kind of like
What?
I don't know. I just heard from a friend. Okay. I got an
To
IRL
not
friend.
watch it.
Yeah, not watch it. Even though I do track, he told me that he don't watch it though. I was like, okay,
What was his reasoning for not wanting? Not.
I don't know. He said he watched it. He said it didn't like seem right to him. Like I don't know. I just took his word for it. Honestly, I just like.
Well, okay. So in anime, obviously, it's not always extremely realistic.
Well,
So
yeah.
in the anime is about a group of guys staying in a dorm, and they're trying to compete for this nationwide relay marathon. But the only problem is, aside from 2 of the 10, the rest are complete novices or have very little athletic ability. So in this short amount of time, these people that literally can't run and very, very little athletic ability somehow are able to eventually participate in a marathon and do well.
Okay.
So I
it's-
think that's-
okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, you go ahead. Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say like that sort of stretches the realism, I'd say, but still really good and really inspirational anime, I'd say, and a really good sports anime.
Okay. Yeah, it's like Haikyuu then basically. Like Haikyuu, they're like kind of aiming for themselves at the top also.
Yeah, this is only one season. I don't think there will be another season. But it was really good. I think it's 24 episodes or 26.
Okay.
I do recommend if you like Haikyuu, if you love Haikyuu, definitely watch Run with the Wind.
Haikyuu.
Yeah, Haikyuu is that volleyball
Haikyuu,
anime.
Koda?
You haven't not seen it?
No, it's Haikyuu.
Haikyuu.
Haikyuu. Have you seen Haikyuu then?
I have seen Haikyuu.
Okay.
Wait, I just I just pronounced it wrong too.
All right. Well, we're not talking about Haikyuu.
I don't like it though, but yeah.
Okay.
That might be later on. I'll say that.
Oh my god.
All right. Number 45 is one that we can talk about, and you guys might be a little upset with me. It's One Punch Man.
Yeah, my favorite anime.
Are you serious?
I love
Are you
the One
serious?
Punch Man. It's pretty good.
Koda, what'd you say?
Okay, what I like about it is that, you know, he's OP. I like OP characters in anime.
Now, whenever you say 45, what season?
I've seen both seasons. Remember, I haven't read like
this.
the
This is
webmanga.
just the whole thing, right?
The whole thing.
Wait, so you haven't read the manga, right?
I haven't read the manga.
Okay, so it's the same. Okay.
This is one of the few anime that, well, not few. This is one of the anime I haven't read the manga for. Like, there are a few that I have read the manga for, but again, this anime list is anime. It's not
it's
manga
anime.
at all.
Yep.
So I loved season 1. If I only saw season 1, a little bit higher, but even then, I just think like Mob Psycho is a better adaptation from 1. I think One Punch Man suffers from a little bit of problems because I think Saitama is a good character, but I don't think he's great. His OP-ness sort of gets old to me after a bit, where he just shows up, he takes out a guy, and then everyone just moves on. They'll just have like a random character, be it like Metal Bat, Genos, or anyone fighting this guy, this monster, like taking episodes or whatever to try and defeat them. They can't.
Yeah.
Saitama disappears, beats them, and then that's it. I mean, I think the animation of the fights are amazing.
Yeah.
Not really as much in season 2, but that was something that kind of annoyed me. And in season 2 in particular, the main character, Saitama, was barely in it. He just appears just to be OP, and that kind of annoyed me.
He acts like it's not his problem. He's like so annoyed by it.
It focused on Garo, who I did hear gets really good in the manga. But right now in the anime, I'm not, like, he's an okay character.
Yeah, but one of my favorite scenes, like, he fought like one of the heroes. Like, you know, he fought like 10, I think. He like managed to survive all that. And he's like in his back worst condition yet.
But
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, I agree with 45.
You agree with 45?
I
Really?
agree with that. Yeah,
45?
because
Okay.
second season, that cliffhanger at the very end was, I don't know, the ending on second season was questionable.
Yeah, you'll see a certain theme with that on my list, where if I ended up seeing the season that is pretty bad, then I sort of move it lower. But with some anime, I've only seen, like, let's say the one season of it, so my opinion of it's kind of higher.
Oh, Promised Neverland.
Well, yeah, maybe, but there might be a few others.
I just threw shade at so many people.
Oh yeah, you did. Again, I haven't read the manga for Promised Neverland, so. But yeah, One Punch Man 45. I actually thought I'd get a lot more hate for it because a lot of people have it a lot higher. I'd say, like on their own personal lists. Like I've seen some people have it in their top 5, top 10.
Oh, okay. Okay, I guess that's reasonable. It makes sense.
So
Okay.
45, it made the list, but that's where it is. So coming in at number 44 is Astra Lost in Space.
Yes. Perfect.
That sounds really familiar.
No, so basically it's like about this, okay. I don't know where to start. Okay, how did I start this? Okay, so basically about this colony, right? It's on this planet, right? So they send him on this field trip to go to like this other planet. I don't know what it's called, Planet X or something. I'm just gonna call it that.
For a space camp.
For space camp, yeah. And then all of a sudden, as soon as they land on the planet, they get sucked up by this black hole or this mysterious orb by which substance whatsoever. So then they get sucked out of space. But luckily, the protagonist did quick thinking, and he told everyone to put their helmets on before they got sucked in. Well, I mean, I told, but like they copied him when he sucked in. And so
Here, I'll take over from here.
Yeah, take over. Yeah.
Yeah, so then they get transported through this black hole light years away from where they were before. And they end up finding a spaceship. But since they're so far away, it's basically a test of survival because they're trying to get back. And I'll say that's it for the premise because there's so much in this anime that caught me off guard. I'll say that. It looked like your stereotypical just a space adventure, I'd say, between these high school. I think they're like high school like age students. I think.
Yeah.
But like space adventure between these kind of kids, but it's so much more than that. I actually wanted to put it higher on my list.
I know this.
But it's. I don't want to spoil. I can't spoil.
Yeah, I know.
But I really implore you to watch it. It's 12 episodes.
Yeah,
it's
you gotta
really
watch it,
easy
man.
to binge.
You gotta watch it.
Yeah. It came out actually in 2019, so it was a really recent anime, but no one talked about it.
It's kind of like, I don't know, but I'm kind of seeing like a dead game right here, but it's like Among Us, almost.
No, don't say that, don't say it.
Okay.
Coda, but please add it to your watch list. I'll say that.
Oh, come. I have to consider. I'm gonna have to consider.
No, you don't consider it. It's like definite.
Definite.
Yeah.
Manga?
I recommended it to Starfighter, and Starfighter, after seeing it, gave it a 10.
I get a 10. Okay, I give it a 10 out of 10. That bad boy. It's so good.
I remember you saying that. But I'm glad you liked it, and everyone listening also watch Astra Lost in Space because it does not get any recognition, and I think it's great. Alright, so I'm going to say 43 and 42 at the exact same time because they're very even to me, and they're very similar, and I didn't really know which one to put over the other. But as of now, number 43 is Demon Slayer, and number 42 is Jujutsu Kaisen.
Oh, okay.
You are lost.
Okay, I get Demon Slayer's a good choice, but like I haven't seen Jujutsu Kaisen yet. My brother's been like pinning me down on the back just to watch it.
Oh my god. Why am I doing this? You're lost in
You
thought.
signed a contract, remember?
Wait, Kodo, why are you having that reaction?
How are they both together?
I think they're very even to me. I really like both of them. I think Demon Slayer has better animation. I think right now the story was a little bit more interesting with me with Demon Slayer. With Jujutsu Kaisen, I think the overall action scenes are better. I think the characters are better.
So Jujutsu Kaisen is better.
Wait, speaking of which, your profile
Better
picture is
than
from
any
Jujutsu.
character in Demon Slayer. My
What is
profile
it?
picture right now is Gojo
Jujutsu
from
Kaisen.
Jujutsu Kaisen.
Oh,
yeah.
okay, okay.
Wait, so Cody, do you not expect them to be on the list, or do you expect them to be
No,
high?
I thought they'd be higher, my boy. 40.
Well, okay,
You
so
put him in the 40s.
This is my thing. So Jujutsu Kaisen, it's ongoing right now. It hasn't finished yet. I think it's episode 20 of the 24 that was slated for the season.
Uh-huh.
And Demon Slayer, I think, is really good, but I think it's a little overrated in the regard that everyone loves it and was praising it. It won Anime of the Year both these won Anime of the Year. Anime of the Year 2019.
So you put it in the
2020.
43rd spot because it was oversaturated?
To be fair, so when I first saw Demon Slayer, I actually had it higher on my list. And then when time went on, I realized that, you know what, I think it's a great anime, but aside from like a few things, like episode 19, if you guys have seen Demon Slayer, you know what I mean.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't think it's anything like special. I think it's great. And Jujutsu Kaisen right now, I will say, has a potential of getting much higher. Because right now, I say it's a slight edge over Demon Slayer, but not by much. So that's why I wanted to say them together, because they're both this new generation of supernatural shonen anime that everyone are just raving about.
So,
and I think they're very close to me.
Real quick, could you tell me why you think they're in the 40s? Like, what's their problem?
It's not necessarily that I have a general problem with it. So, okay, well, Jujutsu Kaisen, actually both of them, the main characters I think are kind of weak. I'm not like the biggest fan of Tanjiro yet. I think Itadori is okay. I do like the dilemma that he has with Sukuna. Like, that's a really interesting part of the show that I just don't think they're diving into as much now. Like, they mentioned it a lot early on, and in the, I don't remember what arc it was, but like, I think from like episodes like 3 to like 6-ish about. But then they just don't mention Sukuna really like at all later on. And that was an interesting part of me. And that was like the big part of the show for me. But Jujutsu Kaisen was his dilemma with Sukuna. Obviously Starfire, you haven't seen it yet.
Yeah,
so
no, I haven't seen it.
I'm speaking gibberish to you.
No.
But I just don't want to put it so high on the list yet because it's so new. Like, I haven't put any anime that came out this, even though I really want to put like Mushoku Tensei or like Horimiya, One Egg Priority.
If you
really
put those above that,
no, I said I would love to put those on my list, but they're only like 8 episodes in right now.
Okay,
So
good.
they're not even on my list. So same thing with Jujutsu Kaisen. Like the evaluation's still out.
Mahaku Tensei is overrated.
I completely disagree, but either way, let's move on. So Jujutsu Kaisen and Demon Slayer 42 and 43 respectively.
One more question. One more question.
Fine.
What do you not like about Demon Slayer?
So, again, I think actually the characters in general right now don't have a lot of development. Like, I think Tanjiro is okay. I don't think he's anything special. I think the Tanjiro, oh my gosh, how am I blanking on his name? Zenitsu and Inosuke. I think they're great together, but I think separately I don't find anything great with them yet. I just think overall, I think it's the animation's flawless. Let's just get that out of the way. The animation's flawless. The action scenes are great, especially episode 19. I just don't think anything else is that special to me yet.
So another anime.
So the villain Muzan, we haven't gotten anything yet from him yet. The end scene with Muzan was amazing, but aside from that, we have nothing from the anime to go off of.
You telling me you know another story where the main character cares for his sister because his sister turned into a demon, and then carries his sister around trying to help her?
Look, it's on my list at least. It's on my list at least. Okay. We'll see. It might. You know what? There's more of the anime coming out. There's a season 2 and the movie we haven't seen yet. It might sneak up. I'll say that.
Might possibly. All right, let's move on to the next game. I actually kind
of
want to know.
All right, so number 41 is Spice and Wolf.
Spice? What? It sounds like spice I put in my food. Like, what is that?
Well, it is sort of like that. Coda, Spice and Wolf, no?
Never in my life.
Sounds like Old Spice.
So, it's one of my favorite romance anime.
Oh, okay.
It's about a merchant and a wolf goddess who are on an adventure to take her back to the north for a reason explained later on in the anime. But the dialogue is amazing. The adventure is great. It's a very smart anime with how the trading and economic. I don't want to get too much into it if you guys haven't seen it. Okay, but it's a great romance anime. I think the interactions between, especially the main two characters, are great. And Holo, I think, who's the wife, the wolf goddess, is a great character.
Okay, interesting. I've seen quite a few romance anime myself.
It's a very different romance anime. Okay. It's more like a fantasy adventure.
Because what I know is from romance anime, they have like a pattern. So you're saying that it's very different from other romance
I'd say it's definitely different. Okay. Very, very different.
I'll check it out.
Yeah, I would add it to the list for sure. Number 40 is Promised Neverland. All right, go.
Okay.
That's a good.
I feel like it should be a little bit higher, don't you think? I feel like, I don't know. Okay, so I seen the first season, right? I haven't seen the second season yet, but so far what I can tell from my brother, he's telling me. Okay, I'm not gonna go to my brother too much, but what I heard and seen I heard it's good, kind of good so far.
Thiago, you put Promised Neverland above Demon Slayer.
Yep.
Oh my god, that's complete.
Season 1 to me was awesome. I binged that shit like crazy. I thought it was amazing.
Yeah, I agree with you. Season 1's kind of amazing.
And season 2, this is one anime that moved down a little bit on the list because of season 2.
Well, because they just go out in the wild, I guess.
We don't need to go into. We're not going to go into season 2 yet. Okay. Because you haven't seen it yet, and
just don't watch season 2, and you'll be good.
Yeah, but yeah, I really loved season 1. I thought it was such a great thrill. And it's sort of like, okay, this is gonna sound really weird. The concept of Chicken Run, but in an anime, I thought it was actually. Have you guys seen Chicken Run?
Yeah, Chicken Run. Yeah, I've seen it.
But
I'm trying to figure out how.
Instead, it had supernatural elements to it. I thought Isabella was actually a really, not unique, but really interesting villain, because being the shoot, that'd be spoilers. It's a great anime. I don't see what the problem is at 40, Coda.
A problem is you put it in front.
Alright, well, maybe you're just caught into the hype of Demon Slayer.
No, he's a demon. He's a demon, oh my god.
Alright, let's move on. But Promised Neverland, 40. Great spot. It made the list. You guys should be happy. Number 39 is Arslan Senki.
Arslan what? Arsenic? What?
Arslan Senki.
Arslan Senki. Okay.
Tell me the plot. I don't know the name of
Yeah,
it.
tell us. Enlighten us,
Okay.
please.
So it's actually a folktale, but based into an anime. So it's a fantasy adventure where this prince named Arslan, his king, so his father, ends up dying on the battlefield by some traitors of the kingdom. And one of the generals and Arslan get enough allies and comrades and build up enough forces to go back to the kingdom and take back what is rightfully his, which would be the throne because his father's dead. So right now there's traitors and someone else in mystery ruling the kingdom. So he's sort of behind the shadows, gaining up enough allies and comrades to go back to the kingdom. And the development Arslan goes through is really amazing. It's also from the same mangaka that wrote Fullmetal Alchemist.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. Same guy.
Interesting.
So the art style is very similar to Fullmetal Alchemist. And it's a really great anime, really underrated. I don't know anyone that's seen it either. But I really recommend if you like fantasy, adventure, badass characters. Because the characters that he gathers on his journey to go back to the kingdom are amazing. All of them are just so sick and badass. And they're just wiping out people like crazy. The action scenes are pretty good.
Okay.
But it's also good development from the main character. I really liked how they developed Arslan. Because he starts off as kind of like a weenie, in a way.
Oh, wait, okay. Gotcha.
And then he just becomes this ruler, I'd say. But I don't want to spoil.
Alright.
Yeah.
Excuse me. Number 38 is Hajime no Ippo.
Hajime. Wait. That rings a bell. I'm trying to remember. Oh my god, it's like on the tip of my tongue. I think I heard it somewhere. I don't know where I heard it from. Okay, tell me. I forgot.
So maybe this will ring a bell. The boxing anime.
I've seen it.
You've seen it?
Yeah.
Have you seen it?
All of it?
No.
Okay.
I watched a little bit of it and then got off because I thought it was really boring.
Okay, well, it starts slower, I'd say. It gets better as the show goes on, because the animation also improves, but then the fight scenes get better, and the motivation behind the fight scenes get better. There's Hajime and another character that... Takamura. Did you get to Takamura yet, Koda?
No, I didn't.
Okay. Well, damn. Their fights get amazing. And it's a really motivational anime, I'd say. And it's a great sports anime. And if you like boxing, definitely watch it. Or if you like sports anime, definitely watch it as well. It's a bit long, I think it's about 100 episodes. Because I know for season 1 was 75. And I think season 2 and 3 reached 13. So, but you guys haven't seen it, or at least Koda's seen a bit of it. So, number 37. This will definitely raise some heads. I don't know how you guys are gonna feel about this.
I don't know. I might break the table. Let's see.
37's Naruto.
Okay. 37.
Was that a laugh in the beginning?
No, that was my inner fears.
Oh, okay.
My inner demon. Okay. I don't know what it was. Okay, but anyway. 37. Okay, I guess that's somewhat fair. I guess Naruto.
You said Naruto?
He said Naruto. 37 was Naruto.
That encompasses Naruto and Shippuden.
In both. Okay, both.
Okay, and both?
Man, I don't know. I think that's somewhat.
Are we excluding the fillers?
Yes, I didn't watch the fillers.
Oh, okay.
Alright,
Okay, so the fillers are not that
sure,
bad.
I agree with you then.
So Naruto is a bit of a
Not that
nostalgic pick for me because it was one of the first anime I've seen, and I watched it when I was a kid, and I absolutely loved it. I loved the characters, so I decided to rewatch some of it when I was obviously older, and I think it still just hit that nostalgia point for me, and that hype spot, especially like Gaara versus Rock Lee, such a great fight. And then I think what Naruto does best is the characters. I think all the characters, especially the villains, are just some of the best in shonen in
They have
particular.
some of the craziest background stories.
And even though I was saying earlier with Black Clover that I don't necessarily like long-running series because I think a lot of times fillers happen or just arcs that are just so pointless, Naruto was one of the few exceptions because of nostalgia, I'd say. Because otherwise, I wouldn't really have a lot of long-running series on here because of that reason.
Yeah.
But Naruto's that exception. I think it still works now. I think Shippuden has many faults, especially with the war arc. But I think overall, it's still Naruto. It's still.
I actually like the war arc and.
I think the war arc's still good. It still has a few problems, like, oh, I'm Madara. No, actually, I'm Madara. No, I'm Madara, and stuff like that. That kind of annoyed me. That aside, I enjoyed Naruto and Naruto Shippuden, and it doesn't seem like anyone's complaining with the placement, so we'll move on. Number 36 is Kuroko no Basket.
Kuroko no Basket.
Is that a fruits basket?
That's a basketball anime.
It's not. It's the basketball anime.
Oh, I've actually watched a little bit of it.
Really?
Yeah, I actually really liked it.
No, it's really, really good, actually. It's, I think, is there one more? Okay, there's one more sports anime after that.
Okay.
We won't say. But it's sort of like if One Piece, My Hero Academia, or Black Clover, for example, was in a sports anime for basketball. It's kind of ridiculous in that regard. Don't mind, it's not realistic at all. Like, these basketball players, some of them in particular, have these special powers.
My boy can literally be a shadow.
No, one of them has literally he shoots threes from like everywhere. Like, he could be like on the other side of the court, like far back, and just shooting a three. Another one sort of has, oh my gosh, like a Sharingan eye. It kind of reminds me of. It gets crazy like that. But I'm telling you,
BS.
It gets crazy like that. But it's just ridiculously fun and really enjoyable. It's 75 episodes, all 3 seasons, but they go by really fast. And if you like basketball, you'll really love it because it just gets that enjoyable. I'm telling you.
Yeah, I only seen like a couple episodes of it, but like I guess it's not bad. It's okay.
The main character, I will say, is kind of the two mains. Actually, they aren't like the best characters, I'd say, in the series. I think they're solid. I think they serve the plot fine. Especially the main, the guy that literally the series is named after, Kuroko. He just gets no development. He's kind of like this. He's this like shy guy that just doesn't talk. He like rarely talks. But the characters around them are so good. I'll just name a few that I just love. Oh, Starfighter. In the intro you originally made for me, Akashi. You remember in the beginning of the intro there was the basketball.
Yeah, basketball. Yeah, Kuroko. Yeah, I know.
It was Akashi.
Yeah,
and
he's Akashi. Okay.
He's a guy with the Sharingan eye. And he's sick.
Yeah.
Oh, Mine's dope. He can shoot basically whatever. It'll just go in. And then there's Kisei, who's also pretty dope. He can copy anyone's abilities, basically.
Oh, wait. Yeah, okay, yeah. I think I heard that. I feel like I'm connected with Haikyuu for some reason, but that doesn't make any sense.
It has nothing to do with Haikyuu.
Yeah, I know. I don't know. I'm making connections for some reason.
No, you're good. Okay. All right, well, that's Kuroko no Basket. Number 35, Yu Hakusho.
Yu Hakusho.
Have you guys at least heard of it?
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now. I'm just trying to remember.
Really?
Yeah, I'm trying
it's
to.
It's a classic.
If I look at the thumbnail, I might remember. Yu Hakusho.
I don't think I've seen it.
Oh, wow. Alright.
No, I haven't seen it. Lightness.
Well, so it was a 1990s shonen anime. It was from the same maker of Hunter x Hunter, actually.
Okay, yeah, I know where I haven't seen it. It's pretty old.
It's really old. I watched this a few years ago. I think the main characters, like the good guys, I'd say, the protagonists, I think they're developed very well, especially Hiei and Yusuke. But the villains are just lacking, and that's something Hunter x Hunter does way better. I'd say it's very comparable to Hunter x Hunter. I think Hunter x Hunter is definitely better, but I think it's definitely worth mentioning on the list.
Okay.
Especially for its time, I think it still ages actually pretty well too. But you guys haven't seen it, so let's move on. Number 34 is Hyouka.
Hyouka, no.
Hyouka.
Yeah, I think I've seen it.
Damn. It's also by Kyoto Animations. Have you guys have heard of that? Kyoto Annie?
Kyoto Annie, no.
Okay. It's a mystery anime, but the mysteries that take place in the anime aren't anything grand. It's kind of like, how do I explain it? It's like little mysteries that like when you're a kid, you just like you're trying to figure out something that just randomly happens. But like, oh, why is that picture tilted that way? And then there's like a whole mystery like behind it. But it's these school kids figuring that out, and the interactions between the characters are so great. And the main character in particular, he's sort of like the big brain of the group. And his character arc that he goes through during really cool, I'd say. Because he has a lot going on. Because he sort of starts off as like the shy, nerdy kid in a way, and he sort of opens up, and you get a lot more out of him. But he still is like that genius kind of kid. But it's really cool. It's a good mystery anime. Like it has like little mystery arcs throughout the anime, but they're all still pretty enjoyable.
All right.
Number 33 is Magi.
Magi? Wait, Magi, which one? There's like Magi's grandson.
So I'm including all Magi. So season 1 of Magi, season 2 of Magi, and the spin-off that focused on Sinbad.
Okay, I seen Magi's Sinbad. I seen that one, but like,
what'd you think? What'd you think about that one?
Okay, that one was good.
Okay, so that one's just purely focused on the backstory of, in my opinion, the best character.
Yeah.
I haven't seen it in such a long time.
It's pretty good.
But you've seen it at least?
Yeah, I've seen all of them.
Oh, okay, I love Magi.
I watched like 2 different versions of it. So Magi's grandson and Magi's Sinbad.
Magi's great. What?
Yeah, have you heard of it?
No.
It's about this OP character. He got reincarnated. It's another isekai anime.
Okay, that has nothing to do. It's a completely different thing.
Okay.
It has nothing to do. The only anime that's come out from Magi is Magi Labyrinth of Magic, Magi Kingdom of Magic, and then Magi Adventures of Sinbad, which is a spin-off focused just on Sinbad, who is... Sinbad is just amazing.
Yeah, Sinbad, okay.
He's insanely badass and awesome.
I thought Magi's grandson was somewhat connected.
Okay, it has nothing to do with it. But otherwise, then let's move on, because I don't think we can talk anything else about Magi. But I think at number 32, we'll be able to talk about something. It is a movie. It's Your Name.
Oh, yeah. Okay, that's a good movie. Okay, awesome movie. I love it. I'll give it like a 4.5 out of 5. But okay, but here's the thing. It's been very interesting in the beginning, so I can't explain it. Okay. Yeah, but I thought it was a pretty interesting movie overall.
Coda?
Your Name. Which one was that?
It's like
it's the one where the body swap is in the beginning between the two characters.
I like it.
Wait. Did you say you didn't like it?
Yeah, I didn't like it.
What?
Okay, I mean I think he's not into a romance anime or something.
No, I like romance anime.
Yeah, I was gonna say I think Coda likes some romance anime. He watched Magus Bride. Isn't that sort of like a?
It is a romance.
That was a fire romance. So it's fire.
But Your Name isn't?
No.
Your Name's one of the most acclaimed like anime movies of all time. Okay, I did a video on this on my channel too about Your Name.
Yeah, he literally did. Like, come on, how could you?
I'm surprised actually you didn't like it. I don't know a single person.
Well, now you do.
Wow.
Well,
anyone out there, if you haven't seen Your Name, please watch it. It's some regarded as the best anime movie of all time. It's very good. And coming in at number 31, I think is an anime we won't be talking about. I doubt you guys have seen it. It's Katanagatari.
Wait, I'm gonna look up. I think I heard it from somewhere. Katanagatari.
Katanagatari.
Whoa, okay, slow it. Okay, I'm not English teacher. Okay, you gotta slow down. Okay, it's okay.
I just like saying it like that. Sorry. Katanagatari.
Okay, Gatari. Okay, hold on.
Katanagatari.
Oh no, I was thinking Monogatari or whatever.
Oh, Monogatari?
Monogatari.
So it's by the same creator of the Monogatari series.
Oh really? For real?
It's the exact same creator, but it's different. So it's a heavily dialogue-driven anime, but so these two characters go on an adventure to collect these 12 powerful swords. And it's 12 episodes, but each episode is about 50 minutes, or like 45. and it's really heavily based on the dialogue, but it's really interesting between the two main characters.
Okay.
And the fight scenes are sick, and the ending of the anime is epic, which I will not spoil.
All right. Yeah.
But it's a really good adventure. And oh, actually, I want to mention this. Episode 4, at least I think it's episode 4, is one of the biggest troll episodes I think I've ever seen in my life. And I'll describe it. So each episode, they're going after a sword. So when one episode's done, they gained a sword. Next episode, and so on. Episode 4 revolves around a different character, the main character's sister, while some bandit ninjas are trying to kill her, but she's killing them. And at the end of the episode, then the two main characters talk about the big fight that just happened with them and the guy that had the sword, which never was showed on the screen. So it happened off screen. You're like, oh yeah, it was such a great fight. If anyone's seen, if anyone's there to witness it, it would have been an amazing fight. But we got the sword. It just happened at the end. So you don't even. Right there. It was just such a big troll. And I thought it was hilarious.
I guess the anime artists were too lazy to draw that.
Maybe, but the anime is really good. I really recommend.
All right.
Number 30 is Inuyashiki.
Inuyashiki. Okay, me and this Japanese name, they don't get along really well, even if I learned Japanese.
I don't know the English name for this one, to be honest.
Yashaki.
Inuyashiki.
Yashiki.
Coda?
Wait, it's hold on. It's the one with 11 episodes, right?
Yes.
No, I haven't seen it.
Okay. So Inuyashiki is about this old man who his family doesn't like him, his job's not going well for him, and then he's on this stroll in the park with his dog, and then suddenly this alien spaceship comes in, hits him and this other individual, kills them, but then they feel bad for them, so they repair their bodies with like mechanical parts. So two guys then wake up, like back like in a normal spot or whatever, and they have these mechanical parts into their bodies. And the old man takes this opportunity to use these parts and powers that he has to save people, while the other guy uses the powers basically to become a serial killer. And the dynamic between the two characters is very, very interesting to me. And the main villain, so the guy that uses the powers to become a serial killer, I think is a very underrated villain. If that interests you at all.
Well, that's kind of like, I don't know, this is like random. It sounds like like a random pedestrian suddenly just gets kidnapped from an alien and puts back for some reason. That just sounds kind of random.
Yeah, so that part isn't really glossed over.
I don't know.
It's kind of glossed over. But it's not really a focus. And the dynamic between the two characters are great. And what goes on between the characters and the development that occurs is really, really amazing. So I will say that. And I highly recommend, if you guys haven't seen it, to watch it. But these two haven't, so let's move on. Number 29, just getting announced a season 2, is The Devil's a Part-Timer.
Really?
Yep.
Dude, okay, it's really good.
It actually got announced, I think, today or yesterday.
Dude, I've been begging for season 2 to come out ever since the first season ended.
Yep, it's finally coming. The animation kind of looks odd in the trailer, too. So, I think they switched studios, but it's The Devil's a Part-Timer.
Yeah, it's really awesome. Wait, when is it coming out?
I don't remember if there's a release date.
Okay, that's good. That's a relief to hear.
But it was announced, so like they actually showed anime footage for this too.
Oh man. Okay, I'm actually.
I know, right?
Okay, I'm hyped now.
So
I'm really hyped now.
Coda, have you seen The Devil's a Part-Timer?
For you putting it above these other anime, I'm gonna say.
Are you kidding?
Based on the other anime, this Devil's a Part-Timer is fairly overrated.
So you wouldn't put it this high?
I wouldn't put it as high. It's good. Don't get me wrong. It's not better than Demon Slayer or Jujutsu Kaisen.
Look, you can't compare everything on my list to those two. Okay, I put those two in that spot because I just want to see more from them. I don't want to jump the gun yet. But The Devil's a Part-Timer was one of the best comedies I think I've ever seen. I think
yeah.
the characters are just so funny, unconventional. Like, what's his name? Ashia, who's the general of the Devil's Army, becomes a housewife basically, and then the other general, Lucille Fur, he's just sudden like neat who just stays at home playing video games, ordering like takeout,
And he's like not even helping at all.
and is not helpful at all. I just think the dynamic. It reminds me of one of my favorite movies, Coming to America. Not the sequel.
Oh
the
yeah, I
original.
know that.
It's so funny. So Coming to America is basically an African prince
Yeah.
coming to New York to find a wife, but he works at McDonald's.
Yeah, I think they're making a second movie for that. But anyway, we're talking about anime. We don't want to get too much into
I know.
that.
Sorry.
It's alright.
But it's really similar to that. Devil's Part-Timer is a great comedy. It's very enjoyable. It's only 13 episodes right now, which I'm very excited about because I think it's been 5 years since this first season came out. Yeah, it's been a while.
Yeah.
So I recommend doing it. It's kind of like a reverse Isekai, but
Yeah.
moving on. Number 28, Parasyte the Maxim.
Oh, Parasyte. Awesome anime. Love it. Koda, what about you? What do you think?
Coda?
1 second.
Okay, but anyway, I like the anime. It's like really awesome. So I just like how the idea where like the alien, like or like the alien whatever, is like so nice to like the human. It's like
Yes, that's
I know, like
true.
usually like they'll oppose him right away, but like he's actually cooperating with him.
the dynamic between the two.
Yeah.
What's this? Shiki? Is it
Yeah,
Shiki?
Yeah, I think it's Shiki. Yeah.
And Migi.
Oh no, I think
think.
Migi. Yeah, Migi's the alien.
Migi's the
Shiki's-
hand. I think Shiki is the.
Yeah, Shiki's the
main
guy.
character.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. The dynamic between the two is great, and then the development Shiki goes through, the main character.
Yeah.
He starts off as this wimp who can't get girls, who like everything's just not going right for him, and then the development and the changes he goes through in the anime, where he becomes confident, he becomes sort of robotic in a way because the alien's changing.
Yeah, like a changed personality.
Yeah, and I thought it was really good.
Yeah.
It's a horror anime, but doesn't really use horror
Yeah,
elements.
you know what? That's what I thought too. Like if it's horror, it doesn't seem any horror at all. Yeah.
It doesn't seem like a horror anime, but it's labeled as horror. It's more, I'd say, sci-fi, supernatural,
Yeah, I agree.
and thriller. I'd say thriller as well. Because some of the scenes are definitely really intense. But I don't know if Koda will be coming back soon.
Wait a
But-
second. What about Poison?
All right, you're good. We'll see. We'll see what
Okay,
happens.
yeah.
But Koda, have you seen Parasyte the Maxim?
Parasyte, I didn't like it. My sister told me about it, and
Your
I
sister?
tried watching it, but I thought it was just way too weird for me.
Your
Okay, what'd you
sister, my
find weird
brother-
about it? What'd you find weird about it, Koda?
1 second.
It's like our siblings are manipulating us. Like tell us what to watch.
Yeah, sounds like it. Well, they're not manipulating me. Well, when Koda comes back, he can give his thoughts on Parasyte. But otherwise, moving on, number 27, Psychopaths.
Psychopaths.
Never seen it.
Wait,
You haven't seen
wait.
Psychopaths?
Wait, I think I've seen it. I'm gonna look it up again.
So there's 3 seasons of Psychopaths, but apparently season 2 and season 3 aren't good, so I didn't watch them. So this placement is purely based on season 1 of Psychopaths.
Okay, when I thought Psychopaths, I was thinking Black Bullet for a minute, but that's fine. Okay, yeah.
Oh,
I haven't
Black
seen it.
Bullet's not on this list, right?
Yeah, I know. Oh man, that's a shame. Okay, but
So Psychopaths it's a sci-fi anime. It's like a cyberpunk anime, actually. That's a better way to describe it. Set in the future, where there's a system called the Sybil system that determines if a civilian can become a criminal based on their criminal intent or their psychological ideals. It evaluates every single person, and if like a certain meter gets a little too high that they could become a criminal, then these executioners go out and take them out.
oh,
So
interesting.
some people haven't even committed a crime yet, but just because they have the potential to, then these people are taking them out. So the main character is Rookie Cop, or Rookie Executioner, and she sees the flaws in this and wants to like seek change, basically.
Oh,
And
okay.
it's really, really interesting, and it's got a lot of good themes to it. It's a really good cyberpunk anime, and the main villain is one of the best villains, I'd say, in all of anime. He's a serial killer that somehow found a way to bypass the civil system.
Wow.
Even
Sounds like a
though...
smart fella.
What'd you say?
Sounds like a smart fella.
Oh, he's a certainly smart fella. Also, everybody, Poison has just hopped in, so hello, Poison.
Hello.
So right now we are talking about Psycho Pass. It's my number 27 favorite anime. Have you seen it?
Yeah.
Did you like it?
Okay, to be honest, no.
Oh no.
Oh, that's
My
good.
list is getting torn to shreds right now. Oh my god. I'll send you my list after the recording's done.
Oh yeah, it's an interesting list right there. Me and Coach are
Yeah.
like having our doubts.
Hey, Poison Cookie, do you like Demon Slayer?
Yes, absolutely.
Oh, there you go.
Would you say Devil's a Part-Timer is better than Demon Slayer?
Oh, no.
Oh no.
Absolutely
Speaking
not. How could
fact.
you?
All right. Well, I just want to see more of Demon Slayer. Like what? 3? We're at 27. We don't need to keep referencing Demon Slayer. I understand it's lower for most people.
I'm furious.
Wait, you
that
put
you're-
it lower? Oh my,
I put Demon Slayer at 43. Yes. Revisiting it again, I guess.
are you sure about that?
That's what I'm trying to say. He put them both together, Jujutsu
Oh, yeah.
Kaisen and Demon Slayer.
Yeah.
I mean, lost in thought. Anyway, keep going.
Look, Demon Slayer.
This
It's.
guy, I don't know.
Oh my gosh, I can't. Dude, everyone's gonna tear me. It's my personal. It's not your own. If your own, you would have Demon Slayer in the top 10. Great for you, or top 15.
I respect your opinion. It's just, I don't know.
It's just so factual that you wouldn't even put it that far.
Look, I apologize. Yeah, Poison, you came in at a great time to roast me on my Demon Slayer play. It's not like I've gotten roasted enough about my Demon Slayer play.
You're right.
Alright, but let's move on because we just talked about Psycho Pass. Alright, number 26. Bungo Stray Dogs.
Bungo Stray Dogs.
Why
Yeah.
is it 26?
Have you seen Bungo Stray Dogs,
Nope.
Poison?
Yeah, but why is it on 26?
Oh no. Alright, so I think it's a really underrated shonen style anime where compared to the other long running shonen, it has a more centralized focused plot, and I think the characters are much better and much more developed than a lot of other shonen anime. Like Chuya
The Demon
and
Slayer.
Dazai. Yes, you know what? I'm stamp of approval right here. Bungo Stray Dogs, as of now, has better character development than Demon Slayer. I'd also take Chuya and Dazai over any character in Demon Slayer. And also, let's stop mentioning Demon Slayer.
Yeah, we already made like enough
You
references
mentioned
already.
it! You mentioned it!
Okay, Coda mentioned it first. But either way, so... Alright, but has anyone else seen Bungo Stray Dogs aside from Poison?
I haven't seen it.
My sister was watching season 2.
It's 3
and
seasons.
My sister.
I interrupted her, and I was watching a few of the episodes. And I actually really liked it.
It's really
but-
good.
Yeah, and then I for some reason I never went back to it though. I really liked it though. It was pretty good for what I saw. All I remember is that someone was getting absolutely put in the montage, and I was dying. I
The
was on
power
the ground.
system in Bungo Stray Dogs for the characters is amazing.
Mm-hmm.
The powers are very unique. The characters and how they use those. Season 2 is one of the most underrated shonen seasons I think I've ever seen, with great characters and villains that, like the dynamics between them that you wouldn't see normally in anime. Like the main villain. Done mentioning that. The main villain in season 2, his power is, depending on how much wealth he has and money, his output of his strength and power is greater, and he's this billionaire basically. So his power output is insane, and the dynamic between him and the main character who has to go after him is really cool. And also the beginning of each season, actually season 2 and season 3, are flashback. The first 3 episodes are flashbacks of those seasons, and the flashbacks are actually really, really cool, giving us a lot of focus on characters that we wouldn't get development for, but we do get them through those flashbacks. So Bungo Stray Dogs, really underrated. Number 26. And let's move on. Number 25 is The Disastrous Life of Saiki.
Yes, awesome anime. I really love it. It's really, every episode's just like really funny. It's like he just voids every way possible, just like in, you noticed.
It's one of the best comedy anime out there.
Yeah, he goes
for
like
sure.
such extreme lengths. That's like how funny he is.
Oh, you know what? That's so true. Yeah, he goes to such to sort of keep his identity as a psychic user, and also to sort of not, sort of like be in the middle of the class, like not have a lot of attention go towards him. Like he just wants to be sort of away from everyone else. He just wants to do his own thing, and the comedic elements between him, Kaido in particular,
Oh, yeah,
are
Kaido,
some of my.
yeah.
Kaido is hilarious.
He's like the Patrick in
Yeah.
SpongeBob SquarePants.
What's the other character's name? The Nindo.
Nendo, he's like, oh my god.
So Saiki is a psychic, and he can read basically everyone's mind, but he can't read Nindo's because he's an idiot and doesn't really have any thoughts. So it's a really comedic anime, and I really highly recommend if you like comedy anime.
I especially like,
watch it.
yeah, I especially like the episode where like Nendo's dad like bothered Saiki so much.
Nindo's dad! Dude, every character in Saiki Kusuo is just so amazing. They all have this really funny towards them. It's so good. I absolutely love it.
Oh, you guys are talking about Saiki. Oh, I thought you guys were talking about something other.
No, Saiki, yeah.
Oh, Saiki's good. This is a good spot for it.
Yeah, I love it. Oh, you agree with the spot?
Yeah.
You actually agree
Yeah,
with the spot for once.
Yeah.
All right, let's move on.
Not better than Demon Slayer, but
Okay, we're done mentioning that. All right, number
Seven.
24 is Assassination Classroom.
I thought you were about to say Assassin's Pride. Oh my god.
I've never seen that.
That's awful.
Well, I know it's not awful. That's Assassination's Classroom.
You're right. I like the spot for it. It's fire.
Okay, I haven't seen
How
anime
do you agree
yet,
with the
but
spot?
I need to watch
Starfighter Poison.
I haven't seen it. I need to watch it.
Poison, have you seen?
You.
You? Why you?
Wait, you don't like it?
No. Once I knew that there was a second season, I just stopped watching it.
Wait, but season 2 actually is better than season 1 though.
I couldn't be asked.
Oh, damn it. In my opinion, I think season 1's actually worse than season 2. Season 1 still has the episodic feel to it, where every episode they're just trying to kill the professor.
Oh,
But
yeah.
season 2 still has that, but then gets way more into like how he got to become the professor of this classroom and the backstory behind him and other things going on behind the scenes with the anime. It's not as conventional as it originally looked to be. It instead has a lot more going on with it. And also Karma Akabane, who's one of the students in the anime, is one of my favorite characters in anime. So if you've seen Assassination Classroom, you guys know Karma, and Karma's awesome.
Karma is indeed fire. He's a bad
You-
boy.
Would you agree that he's one of the best characters in anime, though?
No.
Okay, well,
No.
all right, well, that's again my personal preference.
Tanjiro
Uh,
would be better.
Who?
Tanjiro.
Oh my god, another Demon
my
Slayer.
gosh.
Oh my god, this is probably the 9th
All right,
reference.
we're done with Demon Slayer. We're not mentioning it, and Karma's definitely better than Tanjiro. Moving on, number 23, Made in Abyss.
Never heard of it.
You've never heard of Made in Abyss? What? How have none of you guys seen Made in Abyss?
Here, let me check the thumbnail. I might know it. I'm just not bad. I'm just bad with names. Okay.
It's one of the best adventure anime of all time. It won Best Anime of the Year in, I think, 2017 too.
Yeah, I never seen it.
Alright, well, it seems like I might have to talk about Made in Abyss, which I wasn't expecting to, because I would have assumed at least anyone or seen it. So, it's about these... Alright, so there's a civilization living above this big hole in the city, which is called the Abyss. And there's an orphan girl named Riko, and this robotic boy that comes back to life named Reg. And they decide to venture down into the abyss to try and search for Riko's mom. And when they keep going further and further into the abyss, it just gets more and more messed up.
This sounds like Undertale.
I've never played Undertale.
Yeah,
but the different ideologies of the civilizations living in the abyss are just so twisted and just so odd. And it starts off really like heartwarming and sort of like not dark, I would say. I can't think of a good word for it. And then just the last 3 episodes in particular are just so emotional, and it's really hit you. And the movie then that comes talking about the next arc in the series is really, really good, and just came out this year, or actually no, last year, sorry. And yeah, Made in Abyss, number 23. I think if anyone's seen it, they would probably agree with around the spot. But I think season 1 is just 12 episodes, and then they decide to do a movie for the next arc. So,
ooh, okay.
Yeah, Made in Abyss. Number 22 is the Monogatari series.
Monogatari, yep, that's the one I was talking about earlier.
I figured, but I'm assuming. Have any of you guys seen the Monogatari series?
Give me some plot. To be honest, I don't really remember anime.
This is one that was kind of weird. Scared to mention the plot because it's really weird. It's a really weird plot. It's about a main character who also happens to be a vampire, and he saves girls and other characters from supernatural spirits. And each season has about 4 arcs, ranging from like 3 to 4 episodes, of the main character, Aoyami. Wait, oh my gosh, did I butcher that? Aoyami, I'm just gonna say that.
Yeah.
But saving these people. And it's a really, really odd anime. It's the most unique anime I think I've ever seen. Okay. And it's really dialogue driven. The animation is unlike any animation I've ever seen. And throughout each episode, how do I explain this? It sort of looks like PowerPoint stuff would like appear on screen. And that sounds really bad, but it's not. Where like it would show like the dialogue happening on screen instead of like the actual events that are taking place. And that sounds bad, but it's really, really interesting. And I absolutely loved it. I think it was one of the most unique anime I've ever seen. And I've only seen the first 3 seasons since it's quite long. But right now I'd say it's number 22.
Oh, okay.
So I recommend it, but it is a long...
Sounds good.
Yeah, it's one of the most acclaimed anime series. So I decided to watch it actually during quarantine and fell in love with it. But I decided to take a break because it's a lot to take in. Like when you start watching it, you'll see it's kind of hard to binge because it's a lot going on. But anyways, number 21, Monster.
No, I haven't seen it.
Is it just Monster?
It's called Monster.
No. Sorry, the place popped up. Give me a moment.
Poison, have you seen Monster?
Never before in my life I've seen it.
Yes, Poison.
Yeah, not you, Coda. Poison, have you seen Monster?
No, I actually haven't.
Okay, so Monster, so I think it came out in the early 2000s. It's about this doctor named Dr. Tenma, and he's this world-acclaimed doctor, but he has a sort of dilemma that appears to him one night, or comes to him at one night. a mayor is about to die, or also this orphan boy is about to die.
Wait, back up. Hold on, sorry to interrupt you, but Tenma, that sounds like from Astro Boy, doesn't it?
It might be the same character name in Astro Boy. I have no idea.
Yeah, Dr. Tenma, that was yeah. Anyway.
All right, well, completely different. In the anime, he has this difficult decision of either saving the mayor's or this young boy's life. And he decides to save the young boy's life. And because he didn't save the mayor, the whole hospital basically ridicules him and he gets fired for it, even though he's this world-acclaimed doctor. So he saves the boy's life. Years later now, and he's like still trying to work up what he's been doing. I think he's maybe working for a different hospital, I don't remember. But he comes into contact with the boy that he saved. And it turns out that he's a serial killer.
Actually? Damn,
yeah,
okay,
so
that's a big twist.
The boy becomes a serial killer. And for saving his life, so because now he can bring more lives to an end. And Tenma goes through this huge development and so much like going on with him, in that he decided to save this young boy's life, who turns out to be this crazy kid.
What a twist, honestly.
He had a really twisted like backstory, and how he actually got to the hospital was because of his actions, because he was doing something that I don't really want to spoil, but doing something bad as a young age too. So and now he grows up to be a serial killer. So the doctor said, you know what, I brought his life back into this world. Now I need to go end it. And it's a really good series. It's such a great thrill.
That's
really wanted to put it high.
How ironic,
but, it's really crazy in that regard, that how ironic that he saved this boy's life, but he ends up becoming this dark, twisted figure that he basically created. I wanted to put it higher. Unfortunately, it's 74 episodes, and the pacing can be quite slow sometimes. Long, and it really would benefit if it was like 55, 60 episodes. There's a lot of like arcs that I think, not arcs, but like really mini story arcs, I'd say, that could have easily been taken out, or they could have like picked up the pacing a bit, I'd say. But it's still really, really good. It's a really great thriller, and I highly recommend. Called Monster.
So what's called Monster? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, the plot matches the title really well.
Yeah, it really does. The opening, if you guys listen to the opening, it's really creepy, and it's a really good opening too. It has that intense vibe to it. Just a little side note to it. But anyway, Monster, number 21. Right, now it's the top 20, and these are all some. All right, I'll say this: 50 to 21. Actually, no, 50 to 22 was pretty locked down. Top 21 was kind of tough. So,
boys,
I'll try not to. No, you're good. Be back soon, Koda, hopefully. Number 20 is Steins Gate.
Steins Gate? Okay, I found the one anime okay. The first 2 episodes didn't appeal to me that much.
Okay, that's what happens with most people. Did you drop it?
Yeah, I dropped it. Yeah.
Okay, so the very first time I decided to watch... Poison, have you seen Steins Gate?
Yeah, actually, yeah.
Did you like it?
It was, I've seen better, you know?
Okay. So, did you at least like the first few episodes, or did you also find it...
It was okay.
So, yeah, I agree with that. The first few episodes of Steins Gate, and I understand why you dropped it. The very first few episodes, I think the first 4 or 5, after I finished watching them, I dropped. Because it was really slow, it was very confusing, it just didn't interest me. But I heard so many great things about the anime that I decided, you know what, I'll give it another shot. And I moved through those first 5 episodes, and then after, I'd say like 2 more, I think after episode 7, it just became so good. It just became this amazing time travel sci-fi anime with so much going on. It was just, oh my gosh, it was amazing. It blew my mind at a certain point, and what goes on in the series, and the ending's great. The only problem is those first 7 episodes in, I think, a 24 episode series. So that's why it's number 20, because it wasn't perfect. The first 7 episodes definitely were very, very slow, and could have easily been better paced, or even a lot of the stuff could have just been dropped. It could have easily just benefited from like 2 episodes to like develop what's going on. But anyway, Steins Gate, number 20. Coming in at number 19, I would actually be surprised if you guys have seen it. It's Bakuman.
Bakuman? Wait.
Bakuman.
Bakuman, no.
Is Coda back?
I thought you said Bakugan, but I was like, oh my god, are you
No,
serious?
no, not that. Poison, have you seen Bakuman?
No.
Okay. It's not Bakugan. It has nothing to do with it. So, it's about these 2 high school students who want to become mangakas, or basically people that write and draw manga. And you see basically the inside of working in the manga industry and the difficulties of it.
Okay.
And it's so hard actually to be a successful mangaka. And not only is it tough to like make a lot of money, you have to be really successful, and it's hard to be successful, but also the amount of work and dedication it takes every day, every week to be writing and drawing manga is crazy. And it's shown through this anime. And the main 2 characters are both very, very good. It's 75 episodes, but you can easily binge it. It really does go by pretty fast because the characters are very enjoyable. And you also get to see the manga that they're creating come to life in the anime. And it's really good. If you really want to like look into the inside of the manga industry and the difficulties of it, I know other anime does it better than Bakuman.
Interesting. Wow, so it's like kind of like now we're like in the shoes of the animators now, or like a manga artist. That's very interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there's a certain scene that's I think in season 3 where they decide to do a high school reunion after 10 years. And the high school students are talking about all the things they've done. Oh, would you be willing to go on a trip with me and to go here? But instead, the 2 high school students in the scene, they haven't done anything but write and draw manga for 10 years. It sort of does like not time skip, but it gradually goes on with their lives as the anime goes on, as they get older and what's going on with them. But after 10 years, they're still writing and drawing manga and living in an apartment. And they also, one of their manga becomes successful. And yet they're still living in an apartment. They're still not necessarily doing really well for themselves. And just shows just how hard it is to be a mangaka. And it really makes me appreciate like the manga that I'm reading now and the effort that goes into it.
Oh yeah, definitely. After watching that, you definitely would be.
Yeah, it's really good. It's really good and really enjoyable. So, I highly recommend if you guys haven't seen it. Yeah, Bakuman. Number 18 is an anime series I don't think you guys have seen because it's actually a movie series.
It's a movie series. Okay.
It's Kara no Kyokai, Garden of Sinners.
Garden of Sinners. No, I never heard of it.
Is Coda back yet?
I think still out.
Back? Are you
I don't-
back? Hello.
Okay, it doesn't look like Coda's back yet.
He's probably watching anime.
He might be. I don't
He's
know.
like,
Maybe
"Oh,
he
I'm
got
done
bored.
here."
I don't know. Poison, have you seen Kara no Kyokai?
Nope.
All right. So it's all right. It's Kara no Kyokai follows like a detective agency that tackles paranormal and supernatural events. And it follows the main character Shiki, who goes off doing the tasks that the detective agency has her do. And she has this power to see things that are not of the world. So basically supernatural things going on. Coda, real quick, what did you leave off on? What anime was it? Oh, did you hear Monster at 21? Coda?
Yeah, I did hear Monster.
All right. So number 20, Steins Gate.
Mm-hmm.
Number 19, Bakuman.
Okay.
And now number 18, Garden of Sinners.
I didn't watch Garden of Sinners.
Okay, so it's a movie series. It's, I think, 7 movies, maybe 8.
Damn.
And it follows a detective agency that deals with paranormal and supernatural. And the main character, Shiki, is the person that goes off to like tackle the events that are going on. And she has these eyes that lets her see the supernatural side of the world and basically like see all the things that are going on. and it's really, really good. It deals with a lot of like suicide, rape, murder. It's a very mature anime. It's actually made by same people that did Demon Slayer.
Oh, okay.
Mention
That's
that
interesting.
So the animation's really, really good. It's one of the first works that Ufotable did that kind of like put them on the map. But it follows 7 movies. Really good, really underrated. It's kind of slow paced, I'd say, with some of the movies. The first 2 movies in particular are kind of slow. So I was really tempted to drop it after the first 2 movies. But then after the second movie, it gets really good. Like all the rest of the movies are just very interesting. You can easily go through. Each movie though is not in chronological order. I will say that. So it's kind of odd in that regard, but it's still very good. I do recommend.
Okay.
So number 17, I believe, is probably an anime you guys have seen. It's Erased.
Erased, yes, I seen it. Awesome anime. Movie. It's really actually wait. I know.
No,
sorry,
it's a TV
series.
series.
It's a TV show. I keep forgetting.
Yep.
I keep thinking it's a movie because it like sounds like a movie though when it plays. I don't know.
I would agree with that actually.
I know. That's so weird though. But I really love it though.
Yeah. Erased.
Erased?
Erased.
Yeah. Kind of like a pencil eraser.
Yeah, Erased.
Erased. Yeah.
Yeah, I've never seen it.
You've never seen it? Oh my god, you gotta watch it. Awesome.
I thought you said
anime.
the race.
Wait, what do you think I said?
I think.
I thought you said erased. I thought we were talking about like some like racing.
Oh,
Erased.
Erased.
Yeah.
Oh no, so Erased. Sorry.
I have seen it.
You have seen it?
I
Poison,
have.
did you like it though?
Yeah, I actually did. Because
Would you at least have it this high up on your list, or would you not have it?
no.
Damn.
It
Damn.
should have been Demon Slayer.
Oh, okay, we're not mentioning
yeah.
Demon Slayer anymore. Alright. Starfire, I'm gonna switch to you. What about you? What are your thoughts on Erased?
Erased. Okay, I think it's honestly. I think it's really good. Story planned out like how exactly I thought it would be. But I love the psychological aspect of the anime. That's what I really like about it the most.
Yeah, that's one of the downsides.
It keeps me thinking.
It does get a little predictable.
Yeah,
Because it's a
sometimes
mystery
it does.
anime,
Yeah.
but you sort of know who the killer is.
Yeah.
Like I figured it out like on episode 2, but I didn't think. Yeah, it's not really.
Yeah,
a
you
mystery
make
anime.
crazy
I was-
theories up, guessing like what is it, who it is, and
Yeah.
stuff. Yeah.
But
I never expected it.
really,
No.
I was just trying to figure out who it could have been. So in episode 2, I was like, it could be this guy or this.
Bro, y'all playing
person.
Among Us. Calm down.
I'm sorry. And it ended up being the person that I thought it was. But to me, that it didn't like detract from the anime. Anime to me, like focusing on this character, trying to save this young girl's life, and this young girl who went through so much trauma and abuse from her mother, and ends up being killed in this past timeline by this killer. And seeing him develop and try to save her, I thought was a really emotional story for me. And everything that goes on with the time travel scenes. I really liked it. I really liked the dynamic with him and his mom too. I think his mom was awesome. Was a great character. And even though the mystery aspect wasn't a highlight for me, it didn't detract from the series. I absolutely loved it. Yeah, it's 12 episodes, but again, also it's really easy to binge. Number 16 is Baccano.
Baccano.
Yes.
No,
Baccano exclamation.
Wait, mind telling me the plot? I might know it.
Alright, this is an anime that I cannot tell the plot. The
Oh.
plot is indescribable, but it has some of the best storytelling and characters you've seen in anime. It's
Okay.
from the same people that made Durarara, if you've seen that or heard of it.
Terror? Okay.
But it's okay, I can tell a little bit. So it takes
Okay, yeah,
place
not too much.
on a wait, actually Coda or Poison, have you guys seen Baccano?
No.
Wait, yes.
Alright, do you at least love Baccano? Do you at least like it?
I don't know about liking it.
Okay, but what about the storytelling? Did you think that was at least interesting?
It was so boring.
Ah, damn it. All right, wait, did you drop it at least, or did you finish it?
I finished it. It was just boring.
Okay. So
You say it's bland.
well, I will disagree with Poison on this, in my opinion. So it takes place on this train that's I think maybe set in like the 1900s or something like that, and there's all these characters on the train, and a murder happens, and actually maybe multiple murders happen on the train, and it just then each episode is showing the point of view or how they got to the train or what happened with these characters. So it's focusing on all the characters on the train and the backstories of them each episode, and it's really, really good. It's sort of like a Tarantino style story. Like the storytelling is some of the best I've seen in anime. Maybe even like top 3.
Okay.
It's really, really good. I think it's actually enjoyable. It's confusing a bit in the beginning, but you'll soon like the puzzle pieces just come together, and you just see everything like come forth, and it's so good. Oh, and I think I'll mention this too. There's an assassin that is on the train that they're trying to find too, but it's really good.
Okay.
Really recommend. Baccano. I think it's only 12 episodes. So, moving on. Number 15, Konosuba.
Konosuba. Oh man. Okay. I would say, it's a pretty funny anime actually. You know what? That's one thing I'll never disagree with. It's the funniest anime I've ever seen. I mean, not the funniest, but
is it the one with Megumi?
It is the one with Megumi.
Overrated.
What? How?
I think it's really overrated. Like, and people really over simps characters.
Okay, wait. I'm not talking about simping over the character. I'm just talking about the anime itself.
Yeah, I know. I'm talking about the anime itself too.
So you've seen the anime?
Yeah. Like, the characters are just weird.
If you're talking about simping the characters, I'm not talking.
Yeah, I don't know. The characters are just weird. Like, there's literally a whole episode about a demon king coming over, and
actually,
then the one chick is being like, "Oh yeah, you feel free to come over anytime you want, baby." I'm
Dude,
just sitting there thinking,
that episode was hilarious.
especially the one with the blonde hair. She's so
saying,
creepy.
bro?
Oh my god.
Stop.
Yeah, I don't really like Darkness as much.
Darkness
I
is
don't know.
so
That episode was kind of sus. It weirded me
No,
out
so
so much.
that episode was hilarious. So, for context for anyone that hasn't seen Konosuba, the one of the characters named Megumi has the power of explosion, where every time she uses the spell, and it's the only spell she'll use, which is a very powerful spell, she basically passes out. So, and she really loves because she loves using the spell, every day she needs to fill the urges to use the spell. So she kept blowing up this random castle every single day, and then suddenly this guy, this demon lord, comes stomping to the town saying, "Who's been blowing up my castle every day? I can't fucking sleep." And it was just hilarious.
That part was pretty funny.
that part was-
funny.
yeah,
I can't sleep. Who's been blowing my castle up every single day for the last month? Because I thought it was abandoned, and then then he decided to attack them because he can't get his sleep. It's a hilarious anime. Darkness, even though I don't like as much as the others, the whole cast is just hilarious. I think they all work off each other really well. It's as if if you're playing an RPG and you're stuck in the starting town because your party members are just so useless. That's basically Konosuba, and it's hilarious.
That's actually a very accurate representation.
Yeah.
I know, right? I just think that works so well with the anime, because literally every single member has a very useless tendency towards them that causes the whole party, their whole squad, to not be able to progress. And it's just really funny to me. It's a great isekai anime, it's really funny, and I do recommend watching it. It's despite what Koda said. Some people, I get what Koda's saying, where some people overrate some of the characters, like Megumi, for example. Saying it's one of the greatest characters, or think she's a great wife kind of thing.
Don't get me wrong, she's wonderful. I like her.
Yeah.
But comparing her to other anime, she's quite she just sticks to one thing.
She's kind of one note. Yeah, she's one note. I agree.
It's just.
But I think she's hilarious in terms of that one.
Yeah,
thing she does.
for a comedy anime, it's hard. Sure.
I know. So I agree with that. So, and I value the comedy. This is a series I watch for the comedy. I don't watch it to see like Kazuma, for example, go through this crazy development change. No, I watch it for the comedy.
Crazy journey of staying in the same town, fending off the Demon King.
Yes. So anyway, Konosuba number 15, pure comedy genius. Moving on, number 14. I think everyone here has seen it, but may disagree on the placement. It's Death Note.
Okay. Death Note, yeah, I agree with that placement.
Really? So
a little bit lower.
You'd have it lower on the list. So
higher. Yeah, higher.
So in the top 10 almost?
No, lower. Wait, I'm getting confused here.
Okay, higher would be like top 10, lower would be like below 20 for something.
I'd put it in like mid, like low 20s.
Okay.
That seems like a better spot for it.
So yeah, I have it at 14. Poison, have you seen Death Note?
Obviously.
Who hasn't?
Yeah, I mean everyone has seen it.
Yeah, I feel like everyone has seen it.
Yeah.
But did you at least like Death Note, Poison? Or would you have it like higher on your list?
Wait, what number are you in?
It's 14 right now.
I agree with that, yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
So I think I would put it higher if the last third didn't exist somehow. And they somehow came up with an ending after episode 25, which I'm not spoiling.
I literally skipped the entire last season because it was just so bad.
The last third was not, I wouldn't say bad, but it was mediocre. Because the first 2/3 of the series, complete fire. It was the best anime I think.
Big brain moments in there. Oh my god.
Yeah, the dynamic between L and Light, amazing. Man.
Oh yeah.
The last third, though, the characters introduced are so bland. There's Nier is such a knockoff of L. I don't care about Nier. But either way, the last third, doesn't live. I think the ending though is good. I like the ending, but everything else up until that point, not as good. So that pushed it down to number 14. You're good. It happens. You know what? It's an anime that came out in 2006. So.
Sorry, I had to let my feelings go there.
You're good. But 14 Death Note, and it seems like most people agree. So, moving on. Number 13 is Re:Zero.
Ooh, actually.
Oh my god.
I would think.
Wait. I just heard, oh my gosh. Why? You don't like Re:Zero, Poison?
Whoa, who said that?
Okay, you sounded like it was... Why? Would you have it higher or lower? Do you actually agree with it?
I would just put it lower.
I don't think you...
Actually, I'll put it a little bit lower too. Yeah.
Well, you haven't seen season 2 though.
That's true, but I don't know.
I've only seen season 2.
Yeah, I was about to say, also for the people listening and watching, Coda has not watched the first season of Re:Zero, but decided to watch only season 2.
Ooh.
What the fuck?
What? Actually?
Yes.
Yep.
Why?
Wow. That's the first thing I heard.
I also haven't watched season 3 either. I haven't touched it.
That's
so
all.
yeah. Can you explain your reasoning?
Tiago convinced me to go back to the beginning and watch from there.
Did you ever get confused at all on season 2?
To be honest, if I'm being dead on it, I don't know. I was just watching it and I was thinking, man, this is good. It was more of a time waster for me.
Oh.
It was one of those animes where you see it's out and you're and you have nothing else to do and you're just like, oh, I guess I'll watch it. But it was one of those for me. So to be honest, I didn't really need to understand it if I'm being on.
I will say, a few weeks ago, I would have had Konosuba ahead. Re:Zero actually was a few spots lower, but the current season going on, oh my gosh, it's phenomenal. Re:Zero really is the best isekai anime, I think. It's so good, and I can't believe Coda has just watched season 2. The development that Subaru goes through, how can you compare that to any other of the main characters? You can't, because it's amazing development. Even though I don't necessarily like his character himself, but the development the trauma he goes through is ridiculous each season. But either way, let's move on. I think most people disagree, but we'll still move on. Number 12 is the last movie on this list. It's A Silent Voice.
Silent Voice. Yeah, I didn't see that. I already told you I hadn't seen that one, but like, sounds pretty good.
Should I even say anything?
Yes, you can say something, Coda.
Say it.
So the people that I was around whenever they were talking, because before I didn't see it, and then I had my friend, and he kept telling me to watch. I had Tiago also was telling me to watch, and once I told my friend, oh yeah, I haven't seen it, he's like, watch it. You will ball out. You will die. You are going to be so sad. I was thinking, man, finally an anime where I can actually shed some tears, because I haven't done it in a while. Maybe 6th grade was the last time I did it. I'm a Chad. I don't do that. Anyway, so I watched it, and there was not one tear that I shed. And then I watched Magnus Bride, and I shed multiple tears.
Alright, well, I still haven't watched Magnus Bride yet. But Silent Voice didn't shed anything. You didn't feel any emotion with anything going on.
I thought it was a movie. That's it.
It
was a movie. Time waster. Time waster.
Oh my gosh. Poison, I'm assuming you've seen A Silent Voice.
I have, but I didn't cry. I mean,
she's a believer.
Only real men cry.
Stop it.
Okay.
Well, Silent Voice to me, it's not up here just because it's an emotional movie, but I think the characters and actually, you know what? It is a very emotional movie, and I think that is partly why it is on here, because of what goes on in the anime movie. I think it's just, it really hit me, I'd say. It makes me like, so some anime are just enjoyable. I have a good time watching it. A Silent Voice actually made me want to become better. It actually changed myself. And I think that's why it just had to
do that. And that's why I became a Chad.
Alright, well, not every anime does that for me. But A Silent Voice did. And I think the emotional impact and the impact that the characters go through during the series, especially the two main characters, is just amazing and beautiful to watch.
Alright.
So, I can't believe Coda said that, but moving on.
Number 10.
Number 11. So, top 10 territory. Number 11 is the best. What?
This like the gatekeeper.
This is the gatekeeper. The gatekeeper. And this is the best anime of 2019. Non-sequel. It is Vinland Saga. The anime that deserved to win best anime of the year, not Demon. Vinland Saga, I'm telling you, deserved it. And it's number 11. Has anyone seen it?
I've seen the first like 3 episodes. I just like stopped there.
Wait. Poison, you agree with number 11?
Yeah, I mean,
Let's go.
I remember the Demon Slayer movie. You
Oh
know?
my god, we're Demon Slayer, man. Just, like,
Wait, you've seen the Demon Slayer movie?
I don't think
Wait,
it deserves
why are we-
award.
Wait, I'm sorry, actually.
It's the 20th time we're talking about Demon Slayer.
I'm sorry. Vinland Saga, we've
Yo,
talked
guys,
about
Demon Slayer was fire.
I should put
Hey,
Demon.
you know what? That was my fault.
I should put Demon Slayer counter in this video.
Yeah, you know what? Actually, please do. That'd be really fun.
Yeah, Demon Slayer counter.
Times we go off topic talking about Demon. But number 11, Vinland Saga. It's okay. Let's pause for a second so I can talk about Vinland Saga, which is one of the best and most epic anime I think I've ever. It has one of the best antagonists in Askeladd, who is this mercenary who you wouldn't think has a lot going on for him because he's a mercenary. He just goes off, does the mission that someone pays him to do. But there's so much more to his character. The development Thorfinn goes through from beginning to end of season 1 is amazing. Period. And the action is just great. It's such a good Viking anime, and there's no other good Viking anime out there, but this one just does it for me, and I absolutely loved it.
Oh wait, I have seen this. I only watched a little bit of it though.
Please finish. If you somehow drop it after watching episode 4, then I don't even think I can talk to you anymore.
You're right. I think I dropped it on episode 5.
Because episode... What? Oh my...
I didn't drop it on episode 4. I dropped it on episode 5.
But after episode 4, you didn't want to keep watching?
The droppers.
Poison, you know what I'm talking about, right? With episode 4.
Kick that guy. He didn't finish it.
Alright, we're gonna remove Coda from the call.
We'll interrogate him, don't worry, after this video.
Okay. Yeah, after this video,
Alright,
Coda
guys,
will be
alright, guys,
heavily
yeah.
interrogated.
Oh, wait. Oh
my God,
wait,
you
he left.
No, he'll join back, just wait.
3,
but
2, 1. Yeah, okay, there you go.
Hey,
That was perfect time.
Alright, and Starfighter, don't think you're getting out of it too. You still haven't finished it either.
Oh, don't mind me. Just
He
pretend
said,
I'm
"Don't mind me."
invisible. Yeah, just pretend I'm
Don't mind
invisible.
me,
Everything will be
Nicola.
fine.
Alright,
Oh, God, an invisibility potion.
alright, Coda, you know what? I'm popping a potion of invisibility. Wait. No, of visibility. Wow, I'm so stupid.
You said uninvisibility.
I can't believe I said that. That's the first thing that came to my mind. But anyways, let's move on from that. It's now top 10 territory.
There we go. Here you come,
Wait.
boys.
Okay?
Give me a sec.
Okay, no, just stop. Number 10 is Gurren Lagann.
Girl, like, oh my, what? Actually?
Yep.
That was
Number
not,
10.
I was not expecting number top 10. Okay. Wow.
For some reason, I knew it would be on this list.
I didn't
So
know,
you-
I didn't know, I thought it was never gonna be on the list.
So you've seen it then, Coda.
I actually really liked it. I actually really liked it.
I thought it was epic.
But whenever I watched it, I was a young and that was like year and a half, 2 years maybe.
1870?
Nah, bro. Back in Vietnam, it was lost.
Okay, a little earlier.
It is the best mech anime out there. Hands down.
That intro fire.
The
Outro
intro
fire.
is fire. And the
Outro
is
fire. All
But
of
the
the
an-
intros and outros are fire.
But what about the anime itself? Isn't it fire as well?
The anime is garbage. I'm kidding. It's good. It's good.
Yeah, the anime is fire. I think Simone's also really underrated. I actually enjoyed him more than Kamina. Even though Kamina is awesome, the development Simone goes through to become a Chad at the end is awesome.
She's not as chat as me though, but okay.
Okay, fair. But the anime is awesome. It's really epic. Poison, have you seen it?
No.
You haven't seen Gurren Lagann?
Sorry, but I haven't.
I probably wouldn't. Wait, what'd you say?
I'm sorry. I just didn't see it.
No, it's fine. I mean, do you like mech anime? Because it took me a while to get into it, but you usually don't.
Maybe? I don't know.
To be
Okay.
honest, whenever I first found it, I think I was in a dilemma to stop watching mech anime, to be honest, because my sister, she kept telling, because my sister was the one that actually got me into anime. And,
Well, the only mech anime
Oh.
I ever watched was Darling in the Franxx.
That is definitely not here. We're not talking about that. It's garbage.
yeah, just stop it, my boy. Anyway, would you just say it was, or stop the cat? Anyway,
Moving,
Anyway.
keep going.
anyway,
What?
so I would watch it, and then my sister would be like, yeah, mech anime really isn't good because she would usually be my my thing of choice. So whenever she would say something, I'd be like, man, I really don't like it. But I think whenever after watching Gurren, I was, damn, I need to make my own choice because this was he.
Yes, I can't. You know, right when you said that, I felt that. I just felt that exactly because in the anime, that it's just voiced over and over again to like be yourself and do your own things. And you know what? Fuck it. Say screw it to the people and the logic that's telling you not to, and just
Hey,
go
man.
above and beyond.
Hey man, calm down, Jamal. Don't pull out the 9.
I'm sorry. All right, well, let's move on to number 9, which I think everyone has seen, but disagree.
Number 9.
It's Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep, I agree with that. Number 9's a pretty good spot.
That's right. I like it. Good spot.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought you guys would be like, why isn't that like top 5?
No, brother was good.
That's okay. I mean, I don't. I mean, I'm not saying. I mean, it was good. Yeah.
It's the #1 ranked anime on my anime.
And
I'm just saying, most people usually have it a lot higher. I think it's almost perfect. I don't think it necessarily does anything wrong, but there's nothing that's like, not nothing. But compared to some of the other anime, it does things that are just amazing to me. Like it has very few things to me that are just amazing. Like it does everything really good, if that makes sense.
yeah, sure.
All right. Well, I'm actually kind of surprised. All right, but number 8 though, we mentioned it way earlier on the list,
Oh.
and it's now coming back around. It is Haikyuu.
Oh. Okay.
Overrated.
Yeah, I agree. It's overrated.
Overrated.
Yeah.
I like the basketball one more. Maybe it's because I don't like.
I'm
Maybe it's
not-
because I don't like. It's because I don't like volleyball.
No, here's the thing. I'm not into sports anime that much. They get too dramatic. For example, oh my god, he's making the pass. Oh my god, they get so dramatic about it. It's so.
Oh my god, he's dribbling the ball!
Oh my god,
Wait.
he's holding the ball.
He's
Poison, you
holding
agree?
it.
Poison, you agree with number 8?
No, well, no.
Or were you saying you agree with the other two?
I do agree with the other two.
God, come on, man.
It's sports anime. What can we say?
It's so
I-
dramatic.
Alright,
But there are a lot of people that really do like it, so I can understand why you would tie. But
Yeah,
I'm just
I
like my
My
brother.
brother.
I can understand that
And my
it's
sister.
dramatic.
Brother.
Sports anime in general can be dramatic with how they perceive and display things, but in Haikyuu though, I feel like I'm a part of the team in Haikyuu, which sounds weird, but I just feel like I'm right there with them, rooting
Wait,
for
wait,
each guy on.
Can you guys give me a second? I'll be right back. Give me a second. Also, stay on the topic of Haikyuu. I'll be right back.
All right.
So basically,
Well,
you're 6'5".
Okay. Well, I will say I did play some I was about to say some Haikyuu, some volleyball when I was younger. So I had at least some already. So I think that's also why I appreciate it a little bit more than I think most people do. But I think it's a great gateway into sports anime. It was the first one I watched, and I think it's still the best. And that actually got me interested in checking out ones like Run with the Wind, which was earlier on the list, Kuroko no Basket, Hajime no Ippo. Like these anime I would have never watched if it wasn't for Haikyuu. In Haikyuu, I think the characters are really good. I don't think they're amazing. I think they're really good. Season 3 is amazing. The whole season of season 3 is just one stretched out match. But this match is just so epic. So really, really good. Haikyuu, number 8, and
All right.
everyone agrees. No, I'm kidding.
Wait, are you guys still on topic of Haikyuu?
No.
Yeah.
Well, everybody.
Yeah. All right. I brought my sister. What do you like about Haikyuu? What do you like about Haikyuu? Yeah. She said it's just a really good. Come on, I need something. I need something. Give me content.
You're right.
You're under pressure? Why? Why are you under pressure? Tell me, Law. Just speak. Speak, Law. You know how to speak, you use your lungs and stuff.
Lungs, I think.
Alright, well, what do you like about it? Okay. What do you like about it? You look lost in thought.
She's speechless from this. You know, I don't know.
She's speechless because Haikyuu is amazing. That's
Are you speechless because it's just so good?
Probably, I don't know.
She said probably. That's
I
a
don't know, I
the
just,
P word.
not one character is overpowered. And,
Wait, little kid. Wait, did she say
that
little
one
kid?
character,
Not one character is overpowered?
Alright, I definitely don't agree with that. There's some that are, but we can move on from that.
Alright.
What was the one? Oh, like, it's not, you remember
Uh-huh.
Alright, moving on, I guess.
when he was facing Jojo.
Okay, you can leave. Now you're talking about Skate Infinity. Alright, you can leave now. That's
Skate
a
Infinity.
Skate-
That's a good.
Skate-
anime.
That's fire,
Skate-
but it's not funny.
That's actually number 2 on this list. No, I'm kidding.
Oh, well.
Alright,
I wouldn't
give
even
it
be
early.
surprised to be honest.
Are you kidding me? It's
I wouldn't be.
definitely-
Alright,
Alright, well,
continue.
anyways, number 7,
Mm-hmm.
JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
Which one?
You're kidding.
Why is it 7?
It's number 7. It's all of them. Every single part
Really?
makes
Okay.
up the number
But why
7
would-
spot. What do you mean? Why? JoJo's is amazing.
It is amazing. I agree with
You wanna-
the
you wanna know what he said?
Love it.
He said JoJo is number 7.
My most favorite is Stardust Crusaders.
Yep, have you
Poison,
seen
isn't
JoJo?
your favorite part 1?
Mhm.
But why is it number 7?
Well, would you want it higher or lower?
Higher. Oh,
So, okay. I think JoJo's overall as a series, amazing. I think it's great. But the problem to me is the first 2 parts aren't as good as the later one. I think part 3, part 4, and part 5 are all amazing. Those are the parts that have the stands, because I
Listen.
think stands is an amazing power system. Yes.
I tried watching.
Wait, here's the problem with after part 4 it starts
Wait,
to get
wait,
gay.
Coda, wait.
I tried
where-
watching JoJo, and I literally I got to a point where Dio, where was it? It was Dio. He did something to a dude and then it got completely folded, but still somehow won the fight.
That's because he's Dio.
I don't know. It's just the story is just.
The one, I forgot. You know what?
Part 1, though.
No auras.
I don't know. It's just
Like the
slow.
variation, the guy with-
Can you leave?
Part 3, part...
No!
Alright, yeah.
Oh no.
Good, I can hear your sister in the back.
Yeah, now your sister really wants to get involved now.
Yeah, now she wants to be
She was
involved.
replacing.
Huh?
We should have her instead.
Come on.
Instead of Coda?
Yeah, it's Koda. She looks more fascinated. Than
No,
like,
no.
Yeah.
Alright.
Okay.
Well, anyway, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. I think the power system is very unique. The memes also enhance the experience because the memes of JoJo is amazing. The vibe's amazing. I think the characters, even though they don't get a lot of development, I think they're very entertaining. The fights, again, also are some of the best you'll see in anime. They're dramatic, but they play off the dramaticness very well, I'd say. And it's very enjoyable. I will say, though, it can be quite long because some of the, like part 3 and part 4, actually, no, and part 5, they're all 39 plus episodes. So those can be quite, like, kind of long, but I don't know. I love JoJo's. I love the vibe. I love the. So, yeah. I was tempted to put it higher. Actually, I'll say this: 7, 3 are about. They're really close. I'd say I did last week from 3 to 7.
Okay.
So these you can consider 3 to 7 like almost basically tied. My top 2 I knew, but 3 to 7
Goddamn.
I had a little bit of switching around. So number 6
You're lost.
Number
is
6.
Hunter x Hunter.
Hunter x Hunter.
Well, it's just pronounced Hunter x Hunter.
I don't know. It's okay.
What do you mean you don't know?
Okay, I watched one season of it. No, actually, no. I'm on the part where like I don't know. They go to this battlefield. They go to this fighting tower or something, and they like
Oh, it's Heaven's Arena.
Heaven's Arena. Yes.
I'm past that, but
Well, I'm finished.
I'm at the auction.
Oh,
I'm
so
a-
you're on the last arc. The election,
I'm
you
on
mean?
auction. I don't like it.
Wait,
you say
I
you
think-
don't like it?
No, wait. I think
Yeah,
I'm
I
on the
don't like
auction
it.
part. I think. Yeah, I am. Never mind. Forget
The
about that.
last arc is the election arc.
No, I'm on the
After,
auction.
so it's after Chimera and.
Yeah, I'm on that part.
Oh, auction! You're talking about the Phantom.
Yeah, he's talking about the auction thing.
Sorry, so Phantom Troop.
Yeah.
That arc is fire. What do you mean?
I mean,
Have you
don't
been
get me wrong,
introduced-
the fight scenes are really good,
Oh, the fight scenes get better if you're on the auction part.
but like, I don't know. It's
Have
way
you-
too slow for me if I'm being real.
Okay, wait. Have you seen Crollo yet?
Who's Kurlo? I haven't seen it in a
Okay.
while, so if it was someone that I remember,
He's in
Then
that
I don't
arc that
remember.
you must have left off
all right,
on.
what
and
does he look like?
He has like a cross on his forehead.
I have no clue.
Okay. Poison. Have you seen Hunter x Hunter?
yeah.
Would you put it this high?
No.
Yeah, no.
Oh my-
I wouldn't
I'm
go
getting-
too high. Yeah.
I'm getting just roasted on my
Yeah.
picks. Again, this is my personal list. But
Demon
Hunter
Slayer
x
would be
Hunter.
But personally, my favorite character
Demon
I think
Slayer's
is
definitely not
Ahsoka.
better.
Even though I think it's okay anime, I like Ahsoka. Yeah.
Hisoka's my third.
Yeah.
Killua and another character you guys haven't. I think is better.
He's okay. Oh, actually,
Well, you'll see. You haven't seen Killua get
Well, I
a
know
certain
he's like
power later on.
Oh wait, okay, I shouldn't say it actually.
Killer will go sicko mode.
He does go sicko mode later. But Hunter x Hunter, I think is, I just want to make sure. I would say I classify it as the best shonen anime I've seen. I don't think the top 5 are really, I would consider shonen. Maybe 1. But I think Hunter x Hunter is the best shonen. And I think almost every arc in Hunter x Hunter is just fire. And that's what the difference between the other long-running shonen and Hunter x Hunter are for me, is the quality in the arcs. And then the fight systems also. And again, the main villains, Hisoka, Kuroko, and Meruem, they're some of the top tier villains in anime, not just shonen, in anime in general.
Alright.
So that's Hunter x Hunter. So now we have the top 5.
Ooh.
Top 5.
Here comes boys and girls. Drum roll, please.
It's actually boys and girls.
Oh yeah.
Or is it girls? Is
Pronouns.
Number 5, Mob Psycho 100.
Wait. Back up. I heard Mob Psycho 100.
It is.
Oh,
Number
that's
5.
okay. It's eh.
Oh my god.
I agree with number 5.
Mob Psycho, but lore. I mean.
Poison, have you seen Mob Psycho?
Yeah.
Do you agree that it is fire?
I will say one thing
Fire.
though. At the beginning of Mob Psycho, it is actually a little bit slow.
I agree. 100% agree.
But
Poison,
later
do you
down the
agree that
line,
it's
it's
fire?
Drawing
really
looks like
good?
One Punch Man.
Did you guys see the one picture? Oh my god, I'll send it to you guys.
Wait. So, Poison, would you have it this high on your list though? Or would you at least agree it's fire?
Top 5.
Yep, it's number 5.
Number 5.
Or at least, would you at least have it like top 10-ish or something?
Yeah, definitely top 10. Is it fire? Yes.
Yes. Okay. You know what? That's all I needed. Just one person disagreeing, which is Starfighter. Mob Psycho.
Oh, I
Yeah,
could've
start.
disagreed.
No, please don't. That makes me look worse. But Mob Psycho, I do agree with what Koda said. It does start slow. And it takes a little bit to get into. But
Yeah,
I
One
think
Punch Man and-
it just gets better as it goes on. The ending of season 1 is phenomenal, and then all of season 2 is just tops it. It's a masterpiece.
Hey,
I think-
Tiago.
Yeah, I see the picture. I see the picture.
Like, no, I'm not talking about. Did you hear about how in One Punch Man there's, or this is off topic, but did you hear about in One Punch Man where there was a rank above like the best? There's someone that we have never seen. People were thinking it's the guy from Mob Psycho.
Oh, Reagan?
Yeah, that guy. And
That'd be so good.
and I was like, that would be so fire.
That'd be such a good way to intertwine this.
Yeah, that would be sick.
That'd be fire.
I was so hyped for it once I read that. I was like, if that is, oh my god, I was gonna be so hyped. Anyway,
I mean,
continue.
One Punch Man already has like its own Reagan in a way, and King. But like that's a different topic. Mob Psycho though, I think Kageyama, or it's not Kageyama, Shigeo, which is Mob. I think he's a way better main character than like Saitama. I think what he's going through and the dilemma that he faces every day in school and just in general, I think it's way more interesting to me. I think the development that like he goes through with Reagan, who's an amazing character. He's a con artist basically, but like
Not basically, he is a con artist.
He's a con artist, but he's still mentoring Mob, which is just amazing. He's not mentoring him in psychic abilities, he's mentoring him in life. And that dynamic between the two are just there's two of the best characters in anime.
Number 4.
But the animation, after I finally got used to it, it's amazing. And it works so well with the anime. It literally couldn't have been any different, the animation. I couldn't imagine it differently. The fight scenes are also just amazing. So
Okay.
it's a 2-season anime that is highest of quality. So number 4 on the list, it's another UFO Table production anime. It is Fate Zero.
Okay, which one?
Fate Zero. So not Fate Stay Night, not Fate Stay Night Unlimited Blade Works, not Fate Apocrypha, because all those anime fail to be as good as Fate Zero. Why do I hear no
I
one
haven't
talking
seen it
about
yet.
it? Okay, has anyone seen any Fate Zero?
Yeah, I did. One of them was so good, and I really loved it. I literally
Okay,
made Oh yeah, Fate
What?
Zero was good.
It must have been Fate Zero then, because literally all the other ones, like, can't even compare.
No, one of them was a king. Which one was it?
Gilgamesh.
Gilgamesh. That one was fire.
That's Fate Zero, dude. Gilgamesh is one of the best characters in anime. Yeah,
yeah, he was.
Fate Zero.
Yeah, it's good. It's fire.
And the characters are just so good. And the main character, Kurutsugu, and the dynamic that he has with his servant, Saber, is just great. The ideals behind every master and their servant, which is the servants are these heroic spirits that are summoned into the, which are basically people that are actually have existed, like King Arthur or Alexander the Great, Gilgamesh. Like these are acclaimed and widely known just people of history that are just brought to fight in this battle royale, basically, is the words I'd use. And it's just amazing. And how all the scheming that goes behind the masters and everything is just so good. It's so beautifully animated too by Ufotable.
Okay, never mind. I was talking about the one. Alright, don't get me wrong. Fate Zero is fire. I was talking about Fate Grand Order, but anyway, keep.
Oh, I haven't seen that one yet. But
it's really good. Really good.
Oh, that one just focuses on Gilgamesh.
Yeah, it's so good.
Okay.
I literally made my PFP just Gilgamesh for like 3 weeks.
Dude, I made my PFP Gilgamesh for a bit too.
It was.
Gilgamesh is awesome. But yeah, Fate Zero is fire. And even though Fate Stay Night technically comes before it, actually no, it technically comes after it, but it was released before Fate Zero. Honestly, you can just watch Fate Zero and it's the best Fate. So that was number 4. Number 3, I bet many of you guys are waiting for it. It's literally in my channel name. It's gotten me so hyped up. It's Attack on Titan.
Yep, I agree with that. Top 3, definitely. It's awesome anime. I love it. Just love the action. I especially love Levi. Levi is such a badass character.
Levi is badass.
He's so badass, especially when you fight against that Beast Titan. That was so damn.
Oh my gosh, that scene was fire.
Yeah,
that was so fire.
Especially in the first against Kenny's squad, like he fought them all by himself.
Yes, he took them all out in the beginning of season 3, part 1.
Yeah.
When Kenny's squad is just going after him, and he's just racing on the rooftops, and he's still just taking all.
No, that was season 2.
No, season 3, part 1.
Oh, part 1 now. Yeah, part 1. Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Attack on Titan. To me, so it actually was a lot lower on the list. I think around number 7. I think, but what raised it higher to number 3. So 1, I'm rewatching it. I'm realizing just how good. But there's never been an anime, I'd say, that each week I'm just dying to watch. It's the top 2 anime are just series that were already complete. Like when I was watching them, I just binged them. But waiting each week for Attack on Titan, it's so hard because it's just amazing. Everything going on with the series.
Yeah, that's why I waited for the episodes to stack up because I don't.
Characters. It's just so the characters have gotten so much better, especially now in development. Characters are going through are great. The story itself, what looked kind of like a simple plot, has so much more. It's amazing. It's exceeded all my expectations. After I finished season 1 and season 2, it probably would have been around 30 on my list, to be honest. I thought it was really overrated. But then as the seasons were going on in season 3 and season 4 now, it's exceeded every expectation I've had for it.
All right.
And Poison, I'm assuming you've seen Attack on Titan too.
Who hasn't?
But I just I don't. I like
Also,
it.
You can't say it's too gory because I know you've seen.
Ooh, okay.
Oh yeah, by the way, Tiago, if I should say something, so I have a friend, and he made me watch Attack on Titan. Now, we only watched the first season, and a little bit of the second season. And then I never watched it again. Right.
Okay.
And now, I'm watching the most recent season, and
Wait,
it's
so
really...
Wait, so you didn't watch any of season 3. You just jumped to season 4.
Yeah.
Again? What?
Oh my
You
god.
just seen it with
I must say-
ReZero.
If I'm being honest, I got pretty bored in the second. But the most recent season is really good.
Bro, but you're missing all the... you're missing everything that came in the 3rd season. Season 3 part 1 and season 3
How do
part
you
2
live with
is what
yourself,
hooks
man?
you. Yeah, how do you do... Season
Like,
1...
don't
I
you
think
cry to
was
bed?
overrated.
Don't you cry yourself to sleep?
Yeah.
There's no way that you
I
just
thought
ruin
I'd
your
sleep in
life.
a millisecond.
Don't you question yourself?
My god, how do you sleep at night?
I've never
I
seen
don't
something like
How
question
does man sleep
myself.
at night?
I answer myself.
See, I'll tell you right now, Coda, season 3, part 2 in particular, is one of the best anime seasons. Period.
Damn.
And you skipping the 2 season 3s, which has so much going on, they
Oh
explain
yeah,
so much.
by the way, I didn't...
Jumping to season 4!
By the way, listen. I skipped them, but what I did before I watched the most recent season is because I didn't want to pull one of those things. So I watched one of those catch-up vids.
Oh my...
I watched one of those.
Oh wow, thank God.
Ugh.
So I have like a rough estimate of what's going on. I didn't get like the
Really?
scenes
Wow.
though.
I cannot believe this.
Like
That saddens me.
ah,
Attack on Titan's a masterpiece. It does not deserve that treatment. Well, let's move on
Yeah,
before
number
it's
2. I'm
more
actually
sad.
Number 2.
What?
Number 2.
Number 2.
Demon Slayer. Oh my god.
Gosh, we're not updating the counter on that. But actually, number 2. I've never seen the anime series get carried by one character this badly and this much. One character literally carried this entire series, and it's Code Geass.
Yes, Code Geass. Oh my... No, it's actually... I call it... Wait, you could pronounce it Geass? I pronounce it Geese.
Oh, that's not the right pronunciation anyway.
Okay. Geass. Okay.
Code Geass. Masterpiece anime.
Yeah, awesome anime. I love it. It's like similar to Death
Lelouch.
Note. Yeah.
Have a lot of comparisons because the 2 main characters are sort of like anti-heroes.
Yeah.
Both doing things that most people, like the general public, would say is evil or things that they wouldn't think is right. But in their own twisted ideals, they're trying to make the society better. But the difference is, with Death Note, he at least had a big foil to stop him, like L. Instead, this is the whole nation of Britannia coming after Lelouch, and Lelouch is just schooling all of them. Outsmarting every single one. Every single scheme he comes up with is also not only just confusing the heck out of them, but at the same time is just blowing my mind. How he's maneuvering through an entire nation. He's playing like 40 chess.
They're playing cards. I'm playing checkers.
It's like he's playing chess
Yeah.
with people simultaneously.
Yeah,
They're playing checkers. I'm playing chess.
exactly. And it's amazing.
Wait,
The
have you-
ending also in Code Geass, best anime ending of all time.
Yeah. Wait, have you
Easy.
seen the new movie that came out?
No, and I refuse to
Wait, why?
because I heard it sucked. Because it's a different timeline of.
I know, but I heard like, I don't want to spoil anything, but like... it
No,
kinda-
don't.
Yeah,
don't.
I'm not gonna say it, but it kind of like it's based off the ending a little bit. Continues from the ending.
No, it's a different timeline.
It's a different
That's what I
time.
heard. Mhm.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
Because I don't want to spoil, but at the end of Code Geass, something happened. That means a different because of it.
Okay.
So it's a different timeline.
I'm gonna see the movie for myself just to see.
What
But-
happens?
Spoilers. We won't say.
Yeah,
we can't say that one.
Wait, Poison, you haven't seen Code Geass?
No.
Oh my god.
Okay, I'm telling you to watch it. Code Geass is amazing. It's an amazing sci-fi anime. It's like Death Note in a way, where the main character has that anti-hero vibe. But I think the cast of characters are all much more interesting. None compared to L, but the rest of the cast I think is much more interesting than Death Note's. I think the world itself has a lot more going on than Death Note's. I think Lelouch overall is better than Light, but I do like Light a lot. I think he's one of the best characters of all time. But Lelouch to me is my favorite anime character. So that's Code Geass. That is number 2.
Wait, can I guess number 1?
No, you cannot guess. I think you already know.
Sword Art Online.
No. Coming in at number 1
Nice.
is Gintama.
I knew it. I freaking knew it. From the very start of this video.
You knew it'd be number 1?
Yeah, I knew it would be number 1. I literally was thinking right before you said number 1, I knew it was gonna be Gintama. I knew it.
Coda or Poison? I don't think you guys have seen it, right?
Okay, if you guys haven't seen it, you gotta watch it. Awesome, man. It makes me laugh
Yeah.
every single night I watch it. Like, there's not been a day I've been so happy watching it. You know, because
I'll
most
explain-
anime...
I
I've
can-
seen it before in my life, nor do I intend to.
Poison?
I haven't watched it, but I should if it's in number 1.
It's number 1. And I'll explain a little bit. Okay? So I'll admit it took a little bit getting into, because I think so it's a 300 plus episode series. So it's a long running series, and usually I'm not for long running series because I think they can just get wasted. And it takes a little bit getting into, because I say the first 20-ish episodes are all build up, because what they're doing is they're building up the running gags and introducing a bunch of characters that will appear for the rest of the series. But then after those episodes are done, the series is just pure gold.
Yeah, here's the
Because
thing. Like, it's all fillers and stuff, but like, as you
it's
progress...
the best fillers you've
Yeah, I know
ever
exactly. It's the fillers are good. They're actually like any other anime you've ever seen. The fillers are actually good. But
seen. You actually
as-
want to watch the fillers.
But as soon as you progress, you'll start to know some kind of little bit of plot a little bit. There'll be like puzzles
Yes.
pissing together a bit.
Yeah, the plot actually gets really good later on. To me, it not only has some of the best action, I'd say like top 3 action. I'd say it's number 1 comedy anime.
Yeah.
I think cast of characters itself, maybe even every character is just hilarious, and some of them, the development that they go through that you wouldn't even expect in a comedy kind of anime like this.
And heck, it's
just
so
amazing.
good. You know, I bought
It's so good.
I bought a poster for it.
Yeah,
I'll show you the poster.
but it's amazing. It does so many things right. There's an episode, it's in like the 70s, that's literally 4 people on a no toilet paper, and they playing like mind game Death Note basically to try and like convince the other people to leave the stall. It sounds really stupid. It's like that kind of comedy. It has really dumb kind of comedy like that, but it's hilarious. It's absolutely hilarious. It's the funniest anime ever. Laughed so many times in the episode. Every character has its own like running gag or hilarious bit to it that's just amazing. And I think the action's phenomenal. But I understand dropping it after you watch like the first 20 episodes, because it can get boring and you kind of get confused because there's so many characters being thrown at you. But
And you
if
might
you
not
smell
like it
you're
because
right.
of the, you know, not like the small resolution, like screen size. It's kind of small at the beginning, but like as you go through episodes, it'll become 920 by 1080. So
But yeah, like also Starfire said earlier, it literally is the only anime that I watch because the fillers are hilarious and are incredibly enjoyable. So
yeah, like.
But anyway,
yeah.
Gintama number 1, and that is my list. That is my top 50 anime. So, what are you guys' thoughts overall on how the video and everything went? Starfire, starting with you.
Oh man, it was a long ride. You know, there was some anime I was not expecting to be on this list. Like for example, Gurren Lagann. That was like I thought I would never in a million years would ever be on this list. Gintama, I was actually not surprised because I sort of knew you're gonna say Gintama because I don't know. I just had this gut feeling you're gonna say it as number 1.
Okay.
But I think the list was pretty much, I would say, almost close to accurate. What I would say, but like, there's some anime I have not seen. However, I had to after I watched them, I may have to look at the back of the list again, reevaluate. But I think overall that the list was pretty much somewhat accurate what I was thinking.
Poison. I know you jumped in sort of but did you at least enjoy it? Do you think the list was good, or did you enjoy your time talking anime with us?
No, I can't believe you ranked Demon Slayer low. That's
I'm gonna cringe, man. Honestly, I'm just gonna. My brain's gonna
Slayer.
blow.
It's Demon Slayer.
All right. Well, I at least hope you enjoyed your time talking anime.
Of course.
And Coda, what about you? Last but not least.
Breathes in.
Oh, he's doing the breath of the water.
Yeah. He's trying to concentrate.
What a good list.
Oh, thank you.
What?
Man, I really do agree with your list. Wink, wink. You're such a cool
Oh my
person.
gosh.
You really
Oh,
just are so,
thank
you're just so incredible.
Thank you everybody for listening in the video. I hope you enjoyed the video and our discussion of the anime. Was there any anime you weren't expecting to make the list? Or any anime you thought would make it? Or is there any new anime you're planning on watching now because of the list? Please let me know in the comments down below. And as always, if you enjoyed the video, please leave a like and hit that subscribe button. It really means a lot. I am Tiago with Attack on Tiago. I hope you all have a nice day.